Infinite too. Didn't
Yeah.
they charge literally $20 to turn your Spartan the classic blue color?
$20 for the color blue. For
Yeah.
the color blue.
By the way,
As
could
they were
somebody
doing
could
it.
somebody load up the stream just for like a split second to make sure the audio isn't doubled up? After
yeah, I
last
got
week's
you.
Fallout disaster, I really want to make sure that didn't happen. And it's not the first time. Like the Fallout disaster has happened consistently.
Hold on,
So I
stop
wanna make
talking,
sure.
dumb.
Awesome.
Nope, you're not doubled up. You're good.
Oh! Yeah, the last uploaded Fallout VOD has doubled up audio. That's why I literally called it scrapped audio. Just because we were going through the scrap zone and we had really shitty audio for the whole thing. Love it. Love it when stuff like that happens. But I digress. Sorry, we were on the topic of
Okay.
of like
I have to
microtransactions.
say-
But
I
go
say
on.
really quick. One thing I fucking hate about Opera GX is the fact that every time if you try to drag a single tab from like its own window, it'll make a fucking copy of the stupid like the GX corner thing that you have to close. It's so fucking obnoxious.
Yeah, that is obnoxious.
Like I don't need another copy of the GX corner. It's gonna have the exact same fucking shit on it in the other fucking window. Also, it is just a pain in the ass to move tabs to another window in general. Like they don't snap. It feels like properly. But anyway.
Yeah, Duncan, literally we were having a conversation about the sad, depressing state of video games and how greed is being put before art.
I'll keep my thing on it plain and simple. And really quick, for everybody, Yes, I went ahead and fixed Cameron your sheet and Doug's sheet. I also realized through fixing your sheets that there were even more coding issues that I needed to fix, so I fixed those on the normal one as well. But I'm only seeing Alex. I'm only seeing Alex in the Roll20 right now. So if everybody could get loaded in, that would be fantastic because we got a little something. We got a little surprise for y'all.
Thanks for telling me that there was fucking coding issues.
You have your own separate like version of the sheet.
And I'm supposed to look through every fucking cell myself.
I guess. The final box of
that was a yes, Alex. Go fuck yourself.
The final box of the hit bonus, the one at the very bottom of the list of 4, for whatever reason, it's not targeting the proper cell for proficiency bonus. It's targeting the cell below it, like B38 or something, or B39 instead of B38.
The final box of the hit bonus. I mean, like it's not.
Like you'll see that it says B39 instead of B38.
I guess.
Unless you already fixed that.
Fix that myself.
Okay, sweet. And yes, Duncan, I totally agree with anybody's personal decision to boycott Dragon's Dogma 2 over their microtransaction stuff because it's egregious. It is egregious and not worth it.
Yeah, that sucks. I wish boycotting was more effective than it really is.
Yes.
Because as much as I wish just boycotting the game would help, I mean, look what happened with Hogwarts Legacy. There was a much bigger thing for people to want to boycott that, and
that's a different kind of topic.
Too much good.
That's a different kind of topic with a different
boycotting either way.
Yes, I agree, but what I'm saying is that like the issue with the games was a different thing. It was more of a. I know.
Not the subject.
I know, which is why I felt anyway. Regardless, my point through this conversation that you may have missed, Duncan, is that despite how horrid the microtransactions are, at the very least, getting the game, and it's always a personal choice. And if there are things that the game does well, those things should still be brought up and perhaps, if they're good enough, celebrated. more than just is the game fun, which should be the bare minimum, like Alex said. But if a game does something excellently, even if it does something wrong, you need to be able to project the good and the bad at the same time in order for the conversation to remain fair. And yes, Hogwarts Legacy was good. They attempted to boycott something which
maybe this
shouldn't
is
be good.
maybe this is a hot take, but as somebody who 100% of Hogwarts Legacy was kind of mid,
I thought
honestly,
it was.
in my opinion.
I thought it was
Like, I
fine.
don't. Again, I think a lot of people need to remember that mid doesn't mean bad. I think people have forgotten that lately.
It just means average. Well, it's
But
because everything is
it's
either
just
shit or
like
mid. That's the thing.
it's like I just felt like a lot of the like secrets got really fucking, or specifically
Cameron.
what was it, the Merlin puzzles.
Get your Batuckus in the
The
roll
Merlin
20.
puzzles
Everyone on
were
stream can see you're late, by the way.
are ridiculously repetitive in my
Oh,
opinion.
whoops. No, I thought I was, but I
then
accidentally loaded up mine.
My biggest criticism, I think, about the overall mechanics of Hogwarts Legacy was that they touted, that you would be able to, oh, you can be the evil bad wizard, you can be the bad guy, when the farthest that extends is you can learn like the bad boy spells, and then you can be a little bit mean sometimes. Like, you can't really do anything that is actually bad other than make some like poor decisions that maybe like hurt some people, but you can't become like the bad guy.
Here's
Which
the
they
thing.
from what I remember of the marketing, they were like trying to push that as like a big thing.
Like, I did want to say something because I was going over this. I think one of the big issues to me is with the argument that comes from like, oh, you need to talk about the good as well and you need to be fair. The problem is when it comes to games like Dragon's Dogma and like the same thing with God, what was it? Shadow of Mordor or Middle Earth Shadow of War. That was the one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Where it was a game full of loot boxes and microtransactions that was single player. The problem is that developers will see, like not developers, publishers will see a purchase of the game as approval of what the game is doing. And because they don't, for single player games, they don't give a shit about reoccurring players. They don't give a shit about people playing the game extensively. All they care about is if you purchased the game at all. That's why the game is $70 because you're giving them a metric fuckload of money right at the start. So no matter what, they're still making money off of that initial purchase.
While I would
And if-
love
The
to
general $70 price point increase has also been fucking stupid lately, when you've still got you've got fucking like indie games coming out that have like 10 times as much content and enjoyment as the AAA games, and are like $15 to $20.
Yes,
Yeah.
and while I would love to launch into a gigantic discussion over like the reason games are priced the way that they are and whether or not, people or game
No, you
developers and
wouldn't.
publishers. I
No,
would.
you wouldn't love that.
I could sit and talk about this for ages because like I think about video games far too
couldn't,
much.
I don't think.
Quality goes down and price goes up. Yes, Duncan, that is absolutely correct. But
Mhm.
right
Yep.
now, we have more pressing matters, and that is the fact that not only has a funny bug been captured, and the sun is starting to, I think the sun is starting to go down in the wonderful land of Vicali. But oh no, it's only 2 p.m. What am I talking about? I'm thinking about my my Pathfinder game. But excuse me. There is a mission that our group needs to be working on. And let's take a little moment here because last time I didn't have this ready. And I think it's about time for the big reveal. Because
oh boy, here it
now
comes.
now we finally
Honor-
have
This shit unironically ballin'.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I
Also,
watched him make
no.
this.
Dominic threw shade at me when he showed
Huh?
me this earlier.
No, wait, what are
Well,
you talking
not real,
about?
Not real shade. It wasn't real shade. At least I don't think so. But he's like, yeah, see, I did the same thing you did with your map, but I actually made it.
That's not what I said. Not
And it
even in the
was
slide.
you.
I
Yeah,
said I made a map in the
that's
style of the map
exactly.
that you had used.
No.
And so,
no, that
welcome
is not.
to the region of Vicali. As you can see, it's a pretty sprawling region, and we've got a couple of places that we're all shut up, Starfield, he says.
Shut up!
We've got a couple of locations already set. After all, you guys were just in Vinvello Town, which is located here.
No,
And
boycott
you
next, we
are
should boycott
on your
FGW Plasma.
way here. Boycott FGW Plasma. That is incredible. And so that we can see where our party is at any given time, I am going to use what I gave Cameron to use. There he is. There's our little
lad.
man. The little lad on the bicycle.
I asked Dominic why we were here and not here, and he had no answer for me.
The answer is you've been on a
Bad
bus
GM.
for a long while.
Bad GM.
You're right.
Hate it.
But still. Hashtag boycott.
And I tried to give him the out. I said, well, maybe we could have come from over here because there's not a town, you know, on the road over here. But now he said we came from over here.
You would have to go through a city to get there, though.
Wait, what are the orange dots? Oh wait, no, that's right. The major.
Those are major.
I swear
cities.
there wasn't a city there when you showed it to me before. I swear.
I mean, probably there was, but I don't actually know which one of the versions I showed you when you said that.
Well,
so
I mean,
there you go.
Also, like I have to say, he'll probably not admit this, but he did this in like half an hour.
This is not true.
This whole thing.
It took me like 4 hours.
It did not.
From like 12.
Dominic,
Okay,
I was
sorry.
in the call.
I know you were. I was here.
Okay, maybe like prettying it up around the edges, but like literally 90% of this was done after like 30 minutes.
It took me longer than half an hour. It took me total because I spent an hour after stream doing it. Probably 4 to 4.5 hours, roughly. I'll literally look at the Photoshop file. I will look at the Photoshop file. Don't tempt me.
Oh, the Photoshop file that you could have just had like accidentally sitting open and accumulating time?
I don't know if that's how that works.
I fucking watched you, bitch.
Okay, anyway. The current time is 2:00 p.m. And our party is on their way up Monte via a path that it is said that the Vinvello Town youth and aspiring trainers use as a bit of a trial and test. A coming-of-age tradition, as it were. You guys are on your way to the Monte Hermitage. And your time is only getting a little bit, it's getting used up, because the journey is a lot longer than you all thought originally. Passing? Right?
Fuck.
Yeah. And so, roughly, whoops. No snapping, please. So, roughly, it is about 18 miles, give or take, with the, way the path works. But it's roughly 18 miles of trail, and you guys have already been going for a little while. We're actually coming up, as you guys cleaned up your capture of the Sawaddle, we are coming up on 3:00 p.m.
It would have been funny, admittedly, if all three of us had gone after the Sawaddle, because that poor thing, it would have been pasted in the dirt.
This is true. The poor thing would have been completely annihilated. Also, Cameron, I hate to do this. For the sake of, good looks on the stream, would you please switch your character?
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
You are absent-minded man today.
Why is a blue iguana here?
Here, he's invaded.
He's vibing.
He has invaded.
Make a...
So...
Oh, wait, no, Shiny Charizard is black, right? I was gonna... Never mind.
So...
For alligator.
Continuing up the mountain path, the forest does not give way. You still see pine trees and grass covering the path in full. And as you guys are coming up to your 4th hour, you guys come across a very, very difficult sight. Ahead of you, the path is blocked by fallen rubble, rocks, fallen trees, and logs. This is
Goddamn. They don't take great care of this path.
indeed
First it was covered in brambles. Now it's covered in fallen trees and rocks. Yeah,
So
get like a dude with an axe up here or something.
Is climbing-
a good note, Sullivan. And do me a favor, would you make me an intellect check?
Uh-oh.
If this were Pathfinder, I'd probably be asking for society.
We live in a society check.
You live in a society check.
Fuck me, dude.
Well, you're not entirely. You don't know a lot about this country and about customs of Invelo Town or really anything, but you have been on several trails of your own. You imagine that
They're a bunch of
Normally-
lazy gits.
normally, if it's run by some kind of organization, perhaps Pokemon Rangers or, just the government in general of whatever region, hiking trails like this would be taken care of, especially if they're part of some kind of national forest, though you don't see any of that sort. In fact, the trailhead to get on this trail was a handmade sign, likely done by one of the villagers back in the day, and you think that this place is kind of untamed up here. So perhaps that's why the path has been so, shall we say, unkempt. Though it could also be a deal of the tradition to leave the path as wild as possible to make it a difficult climb for those going. Either one of those you think could be an option. But you guys are basically seeing a huge roadblock. This would take a long time to navigate, but it's not just navigation. This is a genuinely difficult thing to scramble over. You guys might either have to take the long way around or find some other way through. And this time, Cameron,
funny punch.
as
Kangaroo.
much as I would like to say, this is not just difficult terrain. This is going to be a specific challenge to go through. So, what does our party want to do when faced with such unkempt pathing and large boulders that have been coming down what might well be an old avalanche site, though it's unclear at this point in the season?
I'm gonna
So-
use bubble on the rubble.
Bubble on the rubble.
And it just fucking explodes everywhere. No.
This is the anime. Actually, it's close to the
I
anime.
don't think my funny bug, funny mushroom, or funny cat have anything that could possibly
I think
assist
the
with
mushroom
this.
is still dead as well.
true,
fainted.
Yeah.
So,
No.
as a
dead.
quick reminder, when a Pokemon is fainted, it is counted as a separate condition from unconscious. After all, you can recover a Pokemon's HP to recover its consciousness, but
the
the
funny bug
fainted
is also
condition
dead.
remains.
I used my one free get rid of faint
On the
card
bear.
on camp. Yeah,
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Ursa.
So,
I could arson the. I'm kidding.
Right. This might be a stretch, but
But I
Would it
could burn.
be an investigation check to see if I can find a way or any at least clearer sections through this unkempt area.
I will allow you to make me an investigation check.
Yeah, baby, that's the only skill I could think of.
Can I see how long it would take to go around using
You
Fuck
think
me,
that
dude.
you think that circumventing this large landslide area would probably take you an extra half hour at least, just to
can
get
I-
around it.
Can I deceive the rebel?
You may not.
Damn it.
So
may
while
I
while taking a look-
investigate
I don't
investigate the
think-
rubble for a more efficient way around?
how would you like to do so? Just
Well-
the same way, or
Is survival an option?
I would let you make me a survival check. Yes.
Okay.
I would say
hell-
I've
hell yeah.
run out of my material, so I'm probably one vote in for walking around it.
Yeah.
Especially if it's only just another half hour,
God, Roland.
The
which
rolls
on
are
an on
shit
an
today.
on an 18-mile hiking trail, another half hour is a drop in the bucket. I feel like.
Carmine, you take note of everything ahead of you. The rocks, the logs. You try to think of an easy way to path your way through, but you're unfamiliar with this environment. You're not entirely sure how best to scramble over, but you do at least recognize that you would be able to save potentially quite a bit of time by scrambling over. And with that survival check, you take an even better note of the time it would take to go around. Likely picking your way around it may even take up to an extra hour.
Is there any way I could make that trip faster?
You guys could make your way over the rocks using your athletic or perhaps acrobatic prowess. Yeah, those are some very choice words.
Of which I have neither.
But
Doug,
otherwise, making your
would
way
you-
around and finding your way back to the path would still take a long
would
while.
you say that for those two to go, would I be able to try to scramble the rocks first and then help them by informing them where is safe and where isn't safe?
I would allow you to do it, but you have to commit to going. I'm going to have you make
I
me
think-
an athletics
think
or
I've-
acrobatics check.
I think I've decided, also, like, just fully in character, that Sullivan would rather just go around.
Robbing Carmine of the challenge. What a bastard.
You can go with the damn rocks.
I-
I don't give a shit.
I'm kidding. So I guess if they don't want to go over, then I won't do that.
So,
I guess, I think Sullivan has the right idea here.
Carmine looking longingly back at the rubble as we walk away.
Yeah, that literally.
it seems like laziness has won out. 2 votes against 1. The party has
How is
decided
that-
to circumvent. It was a
Dominic,
jo-
I
it
don't
was a
think you know what
joke.
laziness means.
I know what it means. I'm trying to produce some entertainment. I don't fucking know.
Well, maybe do better.
So,
Do better.
hey, it wasn't me who was the bad streamer this time. Who was it? Who was the bad
Wasn't
one?
me.
Wait, we're making.
It didn't sound like a Noivern, so it wasn't me.
Wait, we're making content.
Who was the verp?
Mine
Who's
makes
the-
That was me, and let me just mute my phone real quick.
Shame.
We've got
There.
fucking portal turret noise, Noivern cry, and
Verp.
oh god, I forgot what Dominic's notification sound is already.
It's the like idea sound from Phoenix Wright.
Oh yeah, I knew it was something from
mine's-
Phoenix, right? But I couldn't pin it.
So
Mine's
the
just a chocobo.
The party is going to take an extra hour to clamber around and find their way around the rubble. And so doing, we circumvent the current rubble. And the time passes. At about 4 p.m., you guys are able to join back up with the path and continue on your trek. Now, we have a little bit more freeform exploration here over the course of the next hour. What do you guys want to be doing while you're traveling and hiking up the trail? Once more.
Okay.
Looking for more Pokemon.
I'm gonna be looking for Pokemon as well.
We got 2! That's 3. We got 2!
I guess I'll join as well with the joining the looking for Pokemon.
Okay, so everybody is on the lookout for possible wild Pokemon encounters. Now, what do you guys want to be doing? Are you guys just wanting to encounter at random? Do you guys want to look for something more rare? Look for something specific?
I'm looking for Rayquaza.
You find him, he's
Give
taking a
me
dump in the woods.
Palkia.
I'm not
Give
looking.
me Palkia.
I'm
Give
not
me
looking for
Gildarts.
anything in particular.
Oh my
I
god.
mean, it would be so funny. It would be so funny if we ran into it on it.
So did I catch that
I
right?
would
Everybody's
catch it.
just gonna run into at random. Yes?
I mean, I
That's
don't
what
have
we're good?
anything in particular that I'm looking
Nothing
for.
in particular I'm looking for either.
And no
Sweet,
particular.
sweet
I just
deal.
want to kill.
Fucking
Fucking
kill! Okay.
Rah!
Anyway, so
Oh,
we're rolling
Fallout
some
4 mod
random
that
encounters.
Fallout 4 mod that replaces the fucking kill line with just
So perception, survival. What is the deal?
I need to make a macro.
Well, if
so
you're unless you're looking for something specific, you don't have to roll.
Oh,
I
I want
swear
to
you've
anyway
made us
because
roll
of funny. No.
before even.
Yeah,
I
you,
did.
you did make us roll.
I
before.
did. I'm doing a little bit of something different.
But rolling's
little
more
bit something,
fun.
something.
Rolling's
Okay.
more fun.
So then,
Yeah.
well, I will modify what we've done. Let's have
Rolling
some
isn't more-
perception,
Dominic,
survival,
I'm
or
ki-
nature
Dominic,
checks.
I'm kidding. You don't have to.
I
if
know,
you
but
don't
I
want
just
to.
had a thought, so do them anyway, goobers.
Okay.
Fuck.
Slap him!
Survival
16,
or
16.
nature.
16!
Perception, survival or nature. This is a big reason why I need to make a macro because I keep fucking forgetting. I'm so smart. Okay, there we go. There we go. Not shit roll.
Okay. So, everybody is successful in locating a Pokemon. So, if you'll give me 1 second, we'll get on into the random up here. With a fucking measuring tool. What are you doing? What are you doing? Shoobity-da. Shoobity-da.
Yeah.
Okay. That. Where's my last guy?
Pretty sure.
Do I not have my last guy? I don't have my last guy. Okay, hold on. Where's the emergency thing? Hang on.
I don't know.
Oh wait, that. Why does that look weird? What am I missing here?
Here we go. Oh,
No, it's just.
I apologize for the wait. I have to grab another
No,
one.
you don't.
I've said, God, I gotta stop using the word goober. Sorry. It is so ingrained into my brain. Cameron,
Yeah.
like,
Goober,
Cameron knows this. I just cannot stop saying it.
That's because you're part of the alien death cult. The
True.
Goofy Goobers. This is your everybody who doesn't understand. This is your call to go watch Don't Feed the Muse.
I don't know what that is.
It's because you cringe.
That's probably true. I can't confirm or deny that that is true. So. Somebody is going to die today, and it's me because
That's not good.
I'm slow as sin, but that's okay. I'm uploading things. Here we go.
Just this here. Oh.
I have located what I need.
Oh, right. The +4 needs to be in the brackets. God, how am I
There we are.
forgetting? How am I forgetting all this?
15 and 16.
All right, and I just need some stuff.
There we go.
Yay!
Ooh, Monkey. Monkey magic.
Monkey magic. Let's go.
Dominic hates it when I sing that song.
Oh, yeah, sure. I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate everything so much, dude.
You do, though.
I really wish, you know
magic.
what? I wish it
Monkey
wasn't so easy to clutter your, like, your Roll20 thing with,
Oh
like,
shit.
NPCs.
Oh, good luck with that, Duncan. I just saw
What happened?
that said he got a legit copy of Heart Gold a couple days ago, and then he's going to Shiny Hunt Cyndaquil.
Hey, you and me both!
Not to not to discourage you, you'll probably get it a lot faster than I did if you actually like do it consistently. But it took me like 3 years to get a shiny Chikorita.
Okay.
I think I had like I think I might still be able to check. Yeah, I know. And in the grand scheme of things, I didn't have that many attempts. I think the biggest problem was because I would go hard on it for like a few days, and then I wouldn't do it for like a month.
Yeah, that sounds like it would, or it would very much extend the time.
Let's see, where the fuck is my click? There we go, click counter. It'd be oh yeah, Soul Silver Shiny Chikorita resets 5,203,
Yikes.
which is under odds.
Okay. Sorry about the wait, y'all. Here we are. We are set up. And ahead of you, on the path, you see an
fuck.
actual group of Pokemon.
Well, and real quick to answer that question,
Oh,
to kind
is
of answer
that
that
a
question.
fucking Fletchling?
Oh fuck, dude. Oh fuck, Dominic, stop doing this to me, man.
Okay, sorry.
Oh
Dude,
fuck.
that's a fucking Fletchling.
So, the
That's a
three of
fucking
you are
bird.
making your way up the path, and you have noticed that there is a Fletchling that is
Ooh, I
moving around in one of the
kinda want
trees
that
without
Fletchling.
really paying too much attention to the swaddle that seems to be crossing the path through the brush and making its way towards a small little puddle over on the right. There is a Badoo who is just gingerly moving about.
Badoo.
Three
Badoo is a sick
Pokemon
Pokemon
to-
too.
ahead of you.
Although Badoo is a pain in the ass to evolve in the game.
Alright, I'm not gonna bother trying to type this out on my Steam Deck, so I'm just gonna answer Duncan.
Friendship.
That is a very difficult question to answer. I have a lot of favorite Pokemon.
There are many Pokemon that are good.
Oh, favorite Pokemon?
But yes, Dominic's is very obvious, and you are 100% correct that you're good.
Yes, my favorite Pokemon is obvious, though. I would actually give. I don't know if I can do this, but
Dominic actually does
wait,
not like Pikachu.
Pikachu is fine.
Specifically.
I'm
before
sick
that
of
you don't like
Pikachu.
Pikachu.
I think Pikachu is fine. I like Raichu better, and I like Pichu better. I think
I
Pikachu
swear-
is fine.
I swear you
I'm
I
sick of
said it.
seeing
told
it.
me before
I
that
don't
you
like
didn't
Pikachu.
like Pikachu.
I think it might be
I don't
Cameron.
like Pikachu very
Here,
much.
you know what? I've got a little game. So
Okay.
while
If
you guys
wanna-
decide
if
what you
wanna
want to
know,
do,
my favorite Pokemon is Steelix. It's either Steelix or Greninja, one of those two.
okay. So,
Talon
which
Flame, dude.
of these Pokemon is in Don's top 5? So whoever does this is gonna win gamer points. So you should like Charizard, Greninja Classic, bro. Okay, so here is a list of Pokemon.
It's basic, not classic, you buffoon. What do we do? We're taking a break from the game to play a game.
No, I was gonna say, what do you guys? While you guys deliberate on how you want to approach this, I'm just setting up a prediction over in the chat.
Given how these guys are oriented, I don't imagine we're gonna have much luck trying to sneak up on any of them.
I would absolutely be interested in catching the Fletchling and using it because Fletchling is fucking sick.
I
So
definitely
you know
would be
what?
interested in getting a grass type because grass type.
Do you want to get the
About that-
Badoo then?
Yeah.
All right, all right.
I know I don't get. I don't get. I know I don't get to say anything because I'm the only one who's. Or no, I guess I'm not the only one, but I've caught
All
two
right,
Pokemon
y'all.
so
I
far.
mean, I could take either one, whatever one you would want. I could take the other one.
I don't really want either the. I mean, I already have a Sewaddle, and I don't really want the Badoo because I already have
Okay.
grass type.
Mine is
the
actually
one...
Mamoswine. Ooh, great
Ugh,
pick, Duncan.
never
mind.
Honestly, Mamoswine is awesome.
Okay, what's this? Okay,
So we murdered. So we captured two of them and murdered the water. Got it.
So the question is,
but here-
which
well,
of these
last thing I will
Pokemon is
say
in my
is
top
Are you
5?
okay? Are you okay with me grabbing Fletchling? If you really want Fletchling,
I already have two Pokemon.
2 extra Pokemon, yes.
okay. last call, because I might capture
Yeah,
this
well,
thing.
yeah, I do really fucking want it. I fucking love Talonflame, dude, but I don't want to be a fucking asshole.
So
Okay.
yes,
I
the
can't figure it. Come on, I hate trying to navigate Firefox with just the Steam Deck's control.
So, for those of you who aren't seeing the prediction yet, the question is which of these Pokemon is in my
Right.
top 5, and it is Skarmory,
Okay, this is
Azumarill,
a trick
Mawile, or
question.
Scolipede.
This is a trick question.
It's not. It is not a trick question. Only one of these breaches the top 5. The rest of them are top 10 or 15.
Well, then in that case, then I cannot answer because
Oh,
I
shoulda.
know I've seen you talk about all 4 of those, and I would not be able to guess which one.
Well, that's the point of guessing. The winner gets channel points. So
I
you
got a
bet your
nine.
you bet your
I
gamer
only
points.
have 40,000 of them.
Exactly. Bet 10,000 gamer points on which one of these is in the top 5.
Oh yeah, so I can fucking lose them all.
It
No,
looks like
fuck
we've
it.
got
Fuck, I
2.
use them for anything anyway.
It looks like we've got 2 votes for Skarmory, maybe, or it might be
Yeah,
1.
yeah.
I'm not sure.
You seem like a scorer. I'm kidding.
Oh, so you guys are we're just going to begin the fight. Is that what I'm getting here?
Yeah.
We're not doing any
Yeah.
sneaky, stealthy stuffs.
I don't think we can.
Okay.
Looking
Well,
at
I
this
mean,
I'm
we
also
could
noticing the
try.
turnover
Wait,
is-
hold on. Before we do, how big are these logs? I should ask.
They're pretty sizable. You can actually
so
think
you
that
could
they were
hide
from-
behind them.
You could
Okay.
potentially hide behind one of these logs, or at least get
could
cover.
There we go.
Could I move up to that log right here?
What's the?
Yes.
No.
You want to do it stealthily, correct?
Yes.
Then I want both you and Coulter to make me stealth checks.
So, do you want me to just move and then roll the stealth check, or do you want me
Yes.
to stay where I am? Okay, so
Move
boom,
and then roll the stealth
and
check.
then I'll move Coulter right behind me.
Okay.
This is not the best, but maybe you know what? You know what? Maybe I'll roll good. Hiya!
Okay.
Hey!
That's a 10,000 point guess.
It's
Holy shoot.
Perfectly average, as all things should be.
Okay.
I do feel very confident in that guess, but I mean, hey, if I'm wrong, that's a shit ton of points on the line that I would never have used anyway.
So, Carmine...
Also, Duncan, that is definitely a good choice for a favorite.
Yes, Mamoswine is a good choice.
Yeah.
Iffy on Mamoswine, honestly. I don't really care much for it either way. If I'm being 100% honest, it's just kind of there for me.
So,
It's one of those Pokemon that just is. I know, you're fat.
Carmine,
There's a
as
lot
you
of
move
Pokemon
up
fat.
to the log, you aren't perfectly stealthy, but normally, for getting around Pokemon, you're doing okay.
You could see
Here's
that
the
she's
thing.
sneaking, and you hear the
The
constant
fletchling.
clacking and rattling of her backpack full of like cooking supplies and camping gear. Just
Yep.
cling, cling, cling as she tries
And while
to sneak.
everyone does take notice of you, the first one to notice, pretty much the moment you decided to move, was the fletchling. It is on high alert. It honestly looks a little bit on edge. And as you approach, it makes a loud tweeting noise, loud chirp, aggressive, and it prepares itself for battle. This alerts the other 2 Pokemon, and it is now time for initiative, y'all. Let's get some initiative going.
Do you want me to roll again? Because I rolled before I did the stealth, because I thought that's what we were doing.
Yes.
I can roll again if you want me to.
I do want you to roll me again. So,
-5, and
When
for
can
me,
I roll
so that's just
Oh!
you, Carmine, right?
Oh!
Oh, wow. So that's the Carmine
that
with a
means
20.
nothing. It means fucking nothing.
Okay, we're.
Sullivan's got a 12. Cameron, I need Coulter's.
Coulter
Coulter's
got a
16.
16.
Wow, Coulter is
Let's
fucking
go!
zooming.
Coulter's
There
on
it
fire.
is.
And that's Kingu
Kingu
also
is
gets
zooming?
12.
Do you want to go before
No.
Kingu or after Kingu?
With the changes to the help action, there's not really much of a difference, so I'll say after Kingu.
Okay. By the way, I wanted to call something out. So yesterday or last week, I believe Duncan, you had mentioned that the changes to the help action were a little bit of a detriment to special attacking Pokemon. So I want to bring this up now so I get everybody's opinion who is playing the game. Do you want me to return to our original help action system, where a trainer does not need to be next to the opposing Pokemon to give the help action? Rather, it needs to be next to the Pokemon who is being given the help action? Or do you want me to keep it the way that I reverted it to, where you need to be next to the Pokemon that will be the target of that Pokemon's attack for the help action?
Well, Dom knows my opinion on the matter. To me, like, I'll say, just to keep it brief, because I obviously don't want to get into an extended, like, discussion about it. But, I always felt like being able to give the help action as a trainer gave a lot of initiative for trainers to, do trainer stuff. Because if you can't give the help action or commands to your Pokemon, it doesn't really feel like you're a trainer. It kind of just feels like you're existing and your Pokemon is just fighting on their own and you're
Well, I
just
mean,
kind of there.
technically,
Do
the
me a
whole thing
favor,
is
Doug,
that
and let's
it
roll off.
probably should have been
Okay.
just that we don't
Okay,
really roleplay all
Sizzler.
that much. Is that our Pokemon attacking
just
is
roll me a
probably
D20.
supposed to be us giving
Okay.
them commands and stuff. It's just
Well,
like sometimes
yes.
I
To
forget to
me,
do
I
that.
felt like
No,
for me personally, I felt rewarded for I felt rewarded mechanically
Yeah.
for
I personally
doing
don't care because I thought it was getting really. I honestly thought it was starting to get really boring when we literally always had advantage on like all the time after every single attack, other than like literally the only exception would be in gym battles.
Okay.
And it just
who got that crit?
it literally it feels like fucking syndrome.
Fine.
When
Doug, I need one
everyone
more
has
roll.
advantage.
Oh,
no
one more?
Oh,
Okay.
actually, no, never mind. You're already at a 1, so we know what's
I
going
was like,
on
I
here.
got that one.
Plus,
I
the
don't know
only
how worse I could get here.
The only other
Also, did the
argument I would
prediction go
make
through?
on the matter.
Did the prediction go through? It was on a 5-minute timer.
Yeah, it does. I don't see it anymore.
Oh, hang on. I probably just need to
Really?
go in and actually resolve it. Here we go. Manage prediction. So it looks like we had basically 10k points were bet on Scolipede, whereas 20 points were bet on Skarmory. Unfortunately, not a single person was correct. The correct answer was Mawile. Mawile is actually in my
Mawile more
top
than Scolipede?
5. Yes, I love Mawile.
That is a
Scolipede is
genuine shock to me.
Scolipede is probably a solid 6 or 7, but the top 5 basically goes in.
Well, there goes 10k channel points into the ether.
Bye 10k gamer points.
I was hoping at least if I was wrong, that Duncan would be right. So that
That's
he would
true.
Get the fucking
It was a
giga
good yes.
payout.
Skarmory is also very much in the top 10. Azumarill was in top 15.
It shocks me to my core that it was Mawile, because I never hear you talk about Mawile.
So basically, in order, it goes for the top 5.
My top 5 is Gardevoir, Lucario,
I'm gonna punch.
Gothitelle,
I'm
I'm trying to think, what's another one? Yeah, Scarada, yep, the cat. God, what's the 5th one? I'm failing here.
Okay.
God damn it. I need to finish the joke. Fuck.
Okay, sorry. I'm gonna finish typing out the list. You might see a bit of a pattern here.
Oh, and Vaporeon.
Well, that's
Vaporeon,
sad
sorry.
because that one is number 3. So that is the list of my top 5 favorite Pokemon. Mawile is actually I'd probably swap Mawile and Seviper.
Bro's got 3 snakes in the top 3 in the top
Yeah,
5.
I love the noodles. Noodles are my favorite. Anyway,
I'm surprised it's not oops all noodles.
there aren't really enough noodles that I actually like. All right, so Sizzler, unfortunately.
Arbok?
Sizzler, unfortunately, is going all the way down
Arbok's a
to
good
the
lad.
funny bottom. Arbok is a good lad. Okay.
I especially like the concept that I feel like I don't know if it's actually canon, but that like the pattern on the hood actually changes to
So-
indicate like emotions and shit.
I missed the total vote count, so let's take it one more time. Revert back to original help action. Let me get a yay for
I'm fine with
everyone
it as it
who wants to revert back. Let's say a yay to
I
reverts.
would say for me personally, it's yay. I would
one
like
revert.
to revert.
Okay, so any yays on keeping it as is? So Alex said yes to keeping it as is.
Yeah.
God, on the.
As for
we have a tiebreaker.
As for what Duncan said, the only thing that I would say in response to that is that it's not like this means that you can't, give the help action. It just means that in order to do it like consistently, you need to actually get out into the middle of combat. Like you can't just like do it safely where you run in, pat your Pokemon on the head, and then run back out.
Yes,
like
indeed.
we've
You have to
been
actually
doing over
stick
the last
around.
yeah, well, like we've been doing for the last like 2 Pokemon games.
Additionally,
repeatedly.
I want to keep it this way personally because it means that special attacking Pokemon don't have a demonstrable advantage over physical attacking Pokemon where their trainer can stand next to them and they can stay at huge range and attack with advantage for free.
Hold your Brion like a bazooka on
Yes.
your shoulder,
hold-
giving her the help action every turn, and just Aqua Jet.
It's like using the unicorn from Red Faction Gorilla, I think. Mr.
We go
Tooth.
from Pokemon the Power World, yeah, with that.
We should probably play the
So
game.
yes, let's play the game, and we're gonna keep the help action then. Unless Doug, if you want to abstain, I'm gonna as the DM rule that we're keeping the help action as I've changed it back, or I've changed it to.
I do agree with special attack Pokemon. It just would make them a little bit too much on the powerful side, especially with someone who uses his cat a lot as a bazooka on his shoulder, or as a unarcher in the other game.
Yeah, the Ace Trainer doesn't even get the ability to do it at 15 feet away until like
Yes.
I don't even know what level, but I know
I think it's like level 6 or 8.
I'm playing an Ace Trainer in a game that Cameron's running, and I think I'm level 6, and I can't do it yet.
Oh, excuse me. Inspiring. Take help action as a bonus action. Oh yeah, at level 7 you can target a creature up to 15 feet away, and at level 17 you can do it at 30 feet away. So it's quite a wait until you can do it at high range. But anyway, Carmine, you are the first one to move on your turn, and you have 2 actions available to you.
Well, I do nothing because there's nothing I can do. I can move, but I don't really see a point in moving right now because I'm behind cover. Whether that matters, I don't know if that matters or not.
It would, because cover does matter for special attacks.
Well, yeah. I mean, if what I mean is like if the Pokemon are going to be out there, then like I don't know. Once again, a nat 20 has been wasted on a trainer, so I don't necessarily do anything. I think I might. No, actually, that's not gonna work because Coulter is the type of Pokemon where if he gets poked, he's just gone. So
I guess I do think that it would be a massive overhaul at this point, but I do think that maybe there should be more trainer abilities
perhaps
just in general that are actually useful in combat, because like a lot of the ones that we currently have are only really helpful outside of combat.
And that is also by design for the most part. But regardless, really quick, I wanted to say, Doug, don't forget to mark same type attack bonus on your sheet. Because I've noticed that you haven't clicked the star for same type attack bonus.
To Duncan, but also like the way I also see it is just like, if some classes don't have stuff that no one else can do, then is there really any point to having classes?
Well,
because it's like if everybody has the exact same set of things that everyone can do and nobody has advantages or disadvantage over the others, like
the doctor has lots of stuff that they can do in combat as they level up.
You see, I kind of agree with Duncan on that, though, is that if only one class can gain consistent combat ability, and yeah, combat is a really big part of tabletop, and if only one
Well, I mean,
class can
That
get
also depends
consistent,
on how you're playing.
well, when it comes to the game itself, like the actual rollings of the dice, tabletop games are mostly about the combat, and if only one class can gain consistent benefit from combat, then it might become
Well, Cameron, you know this.
well.
You know this to be true that the researcher can actively give their Pokemon advantage at any range, and in fact, give all of their Pokemon that are out at the same time advantage on their next attack against a creature by successfully recalling knowledge during that combat. There are other things that you can do before combat as well that will affect combat, like studying, and there are abilities that are unlocked for the doctor
Yes,
that let you
I'm not
use
saying that
medicine
those
more
abilities
effectively
don't
in
dumb.
combat.
I'm aware. I'm
Plus,
aware that
Ranger
those
AoE
abilities
is
exist.
fun.
I'm fully aware that those abilities exist. My only problem is the early game for this system. That unless you're an ace trainer, you don't really get to do anything at all in combat until you reach a certain level.
You still don't get to do anything as the ace trainer until level 7 at a range for help actions.
But they can still give the help action to their Pokemon as a bonus action
Sure.
without having to be in the enemy's face to do so.
No, you do.
No, they do.
You do.
Oh,
You don't
well,
get anything to do with range until level 7.
Level 7,
Like,
you have to be 15 feet away.
well, even so, like it.
Regardless, so Carmine is passing her turn. We're gonna move on
Not
to Coulter.
passing. I was going to say because I could ready to use a potion, but if Coulter gets hit, he's going down. He's got 9 HP. Bro is as fragile as a piece of construction paper. So
So
which
it might
makes
be a
sense
good
'cause he's
idea to
tree.
strategize for the
But-
possibilities. But regardless,
That's the point. Is that if he gets hit, it's
hair in
just
my nose.
likely he's gonna go down. So
I mean,
overall, I think
Ah.
moving from my position won't do much
Excuse me.
because I can't really. I mean, I guess I could get, but no, I can't. Well, I'd have to dash, but I won't be able to give flanking to any of my Pokemon anyway.
However, you could
So-
move up to, say, the Swaddle
The
and give the help action to Coulter by standing next to the Swaddle and distracting it. Coulter
right.
could then pelt it with
but
leafage at range.
if Coulter, that's a bad idea to me. Wait, what? Coulter can be at range, and as long as I'm basically sniffing the Swaddle, I can give the help
Yes,
action to Coulter
you can
even if
just-
he's not standing next to me.
That is how the help action works.
that's the whole thing. That
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Like in universe, that's really weird and doesn't make much sense. But I guess.
I mean, I know if we keep talking about this, this is
We
going to
will
be a
talk about
never-ending
this for an
argument. But
hour.
I would say it makes just about as much sense as patting your dog on the head, and all of a sudden it can hit better.
I won't get into an extended argument, but I can easily explain that away. But anyway, I'm going to then, if that's how it works, I will move here and give the help action to Coulter.
Okay.
'Cause
So how would you like
Apparently,
to
that's
help
how
him?
it works.
How are you going to help him?
Giving
Literally
him
how it's worked
advantage
the
on
entire time.
giving advantage on his next attack against the
What
Swaddle.
I'm hoping to get you to do, Cameron, is tell me how you're distracting the Swaddle so that his attack is easier.
Standing in front of it and waving my arms around, I guess.
So, Carmine, you vault over the log and make your way over to the Swaddle, knowing that Coulter is going to need to stay behind, considering he's got some serious disadvantages in this fight. You make your way over to the Swaddle and impose yourself next to it. You are a big, strong human, and it is a very small bug. You intimidate it with your presence, and thus distract it so that Coulter can get advantage on his next attack. I know Ash didn't do this in the anime. Cameron says this to me all the time. It's Coulter's turn.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna keep him. Can I keep him behind cover
Yes.
and fire from?
He can peek out from
Here?
cover and fire.
Oh, he's not.
Yeah,
He's
he would
not
he would
right now.
have enough
So he moved
movement.
5. Okay, can he get on top of? Is he big enough? Blah! Is
Yes,
he
he
big
could
enough to
hop
jump
up on the
top
log.
of this?
He could hop on
Okay,
top of
so
the
he's
log.
gonna get up on the log and he's gonna fire a leafage at the swaddle. I'm gonna
Achoo!
get bit. I'm gonna get bit. It's gonna fucking.
This
suck.
isn't showing, is it?
Uh,
Why is this not
did
showing
I
on
write-
Roll20? Can you guys see this
I
happening?
didn't. I can see it. I didn't get a.
It's not showing on,
Think
on
that.
the stream. Okay, well, rip.
Hold on. Okay, so when I roll for leafage, it should be my proficiency, right? So like I guess.
Yeah,
so
it should be
proficiency equals
calculating
2
correctly on the sheet now.
minus. Yeah, where's Coulter? Coulter, my little pupine. No, not you, Sigurd. It's wisdom. No, it's a physical attack, so it's strength. So it should be.
Sorry, Ash
minus
Deckham.
3, so it's -1.
Trust me, I
minus
know you. I know you were joking.
Sorry.
I'm projecting energy.
Boom, and then boom.
Okay,
I did
that
it.
17 is going to nail the
So-
swaddle.
It is D8 for leafage, right? Yep, 2D8 -1. And Kersplammo. It takes decent damage.
Okay. Cameron, also, you
So
might want to check your
immediately-
mic. You were a little bit crackly there for just a second. So the
Crackly?
Swaddle, because
Like,
of
what
its
kind of
Constitution
crackly?
AC, there was just a bit of a weird, like robot second. Did anybody else hear that? I just
Robot
want to make
sex.
Weird robot sex.
Shut up, all of you. All right, so the Swaddle is going to take an extra 3 damage, upping the damage to 14. However, it is going to get reduced down to 7 and then down to 4 damage because of its resistance to leafage. But the Swaddle does still take 4 damage. Being pelted by the leaves, it turns its attention to Coulter and then to you, realizing the situation it is now in. Coulter, you
Well,
still got a
Coulter-
little movement left.
Coulter is now going to hop. Is this log hollow?
No. This log is not
so
hollow.
Then Coulter is going to jump back down behind the log and take cover, because if that fletchling decides to target the puppy, he's gonna die. So back behind the cover he goes.
Okay. So, you stick down behind cover, and the puppy takes cover. Pingu is up next.
Like he's in
What
the
would the
trenches.
cat like to do?
Peeks over the
Oh, there
the
go.
log.
You know what? There it goes. There goes my bad streamer. You need to be off. I thought I turned you off. I thought I was already over this. Bam.
I would make a joke about turning my notification sound on just to like complete the trifecta, but that would require somebody to text me.
I literally could just do it. You could have even
Yeah,
asked
but
me
it
in
wouldn't-
secret.
But then it would okay, yeah, but then it wouldn't have been fake. It would have been
True.
fake
It would have been fake news.
something.
So,
Okay.
kitty cat.
Beam. That's 30 feet. So let's see. Oh goodness, so many tabs.
7 years dungeon. I will.
7 years.
Oh, I forgot to mention
Oh,
that
wait,
the fletchling is currently 15 feet up on a tree branch.
Oof, okay, so that'll shorten that to. Ugh. Hmm. I don't think. Oh, I just pressed it. I put my finger on the screen to like keep track of the position, and then I scrolled down.
So do remember that you can have your Pokemon ready in action to use a move. That is a thing that they can do.
Yeah, I know.
Well, there are also
Oh.
some people here who don't know.
Hey, Dom, I got a error on my side of the stream.
Oh, great! Did we reconnect?
Don't
Did we have an
worry.
issue? Yay!
Also, it's live for me.
Reconnect.
Hmm.
Reconnect. Okay, so let me know once the thing is back up, because goodness gracious, how does this happen? What is happening? It's not even stormy outside.
Okay,
Oh no, yeah, the
uh,
bitrate just fucking tanked all of a sudden.
I mean,
a
over
bit
on my side,
dangerous,
it's
but I
a
think
little
I'm
bit
gonna have
cloudy outside.
him
but
move up
that's fine.
here
Okay.
and then ready to use bubble beam on the Fletchender if it
Just
comes into
bubble.
range.
Just for
Fletchley.
clarification, not bubble beam, just bubble.
What?
Do you have bubble beam?
That's what it says. Am I stupid? Am I R
Good
word?
It should not be bubble beam at level 1.
On fuck.
Do not have a Cameron and water pulse situation.
Scratch, grow. Yep, I'm stupid.
Literally a me and water pulse situation.
Actually.
And let me make sure that I actually have the stats here right. So I do bubble.
Bubble. Bubble.
Yeah.
15.
Shout out
30
to
okay, yeah.
Bubble.
So yeah.
Gotta be one of my favorite
It just
starting
went
names.
out again.
Sorry.
Again?
Yeah.
The
Oh.
fuck?
Oh yeah. Now this time it actually did go off for me.
No way. No shot. What is happening? Is it because there are people here now? But that can't be the case. We have our own freaking satellite. God damn it, my blind fell down again. Love it. Love it.
Unless they somehow got into our internet.
Well, there wouldn't be a them to get into our internet. Hang on, let me look and see if there's just specifically a problem with our deal. Hold out hope, y'all.
Be right back.
So you're readying bubble, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Specifically for if the Fletcher comes into range because probably wouldn't be smart to use it on the Badu.
Fletchling is definitely a pretty scary prospect.
Fletchling. Look at the little fletchling.
My
Look how it
fucking-
writhes.
er,
Look how it squirms.
Okay, well, we seem to be back online. I still don't know if we're gonna get ads here. Second. Give me the statistics. What's going on? Obstructed for 2 seconds. Fucking when? No, yeah, there's just a dip in the upload speed for no reason. I guess I'll just cry about it, huh? I do love paying for 0.49 Mbps download speed though. Fantastic. I have no idea what's wrong. Is the stream back up for everyone?
That's live for me.
Yep.
Okay. So, Pingu has readied to use Bubble. Sullivan,
Yes.
what would you like to do on your turn?
That is a fantastic question. I think I'm just gonna move up a bit here. So I'm 5, 10, 15. How big is this rock?
That rock is probably, I would say, halfway up to your knee, maybe.
In that case, I'll get up to this rock here, actually here, and going to crouch down behind it,
Okay.
just in an effort to get some semblance of cover.
Okay. That works for me. So, Sullivan, you move up and
Uh,
crouch down behind the rock.
That'll be it. I wish I could
Back.
study something over the course of 6 seconds, but
Let's see. I'm sending out the one of my attacks for my Pokemon, but so let me think. I'm gonna get behind the doggy, and that's it.
Moving up
With
to
the
the
dog.
doggy. Okay. So, it is now the Badoo's turn. Badoo is going to do a little thing. There's the speed. The Badoo's going to move 5, 10, 15, and I believe from here... Goodness gracious alive. Where is my measuring tool? Below. Oh. I don't believe it can hit both. So what it's going to do is it is going to cast a stun spore straight towards our Kitling, Mr.
Magic.
Kingu.
Oh boy.
So, the Badoo, with a quick little burst, opens up its flower bud, and a bunch of fulminating spore flies out towards Kingu. Kingu, I need you to make me a charisma saving throw.
Kingu just hits him with the fucking light skin stare.
Nah, 20.
Immediately saves.
Oh my god! I'm having the time where when you stretch, you feel like you just want to scream, but I'm not gonna.
-3. Bye-bye. 12.
Hey, the puff of spores
Oh.
scatters forth, and
Dom, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go get some Tums.
Kingu is able to shake off the spores without any trouble with a great save. So Badoo's stun spore does nothing. Badoo is then, it moved, 5,
Badoo.
10, 15, and moves over here, 20, and ends its turn. It is now Fletchling's turn. Fletchling is going to fly down off of the tree branch, 5, and then 10. So it is now at the 5-foot
5
level.
feet off the ground, yeah.
And it is going to move 5, 10, 15. And as it gets right here, that is within range for Kingu to use
I
bubble.
wish I could appropriately mimic the fucking Payday 2 cloak. What are they called? Cloakers? That noise.
It's still not showing up on the stream, which is just unfortunate, but that is what it is.
Let's see.
Bubble goes off.
Minus
Roll that
1.
sucker.
I'm fucking working on it, buddy. I'm gonna fucking scream.
Okay. So,
I hate my
Kingu's
life.
bubble fires off, and his aim is not quite as sharp as you were
Leave him
hoping.
alone.
The bird is able to, with a quick list, dodge out of the way. And I have to wait because Cameron just left. You know, it'd be funnier if he found out about this in 2 seconds. Because the Fletchling is going to use Quick Attack on Carmine. It is going to zip forward and attack the interloper to its territory. So that is going to be 20.
Pecked idiot. Oh god, if that takes him down, that's not gonna
What's
be.
happening? What I missed?
You're getting pecked.
You're getting quick
Yeah.
attacked. Does a 10 hit you?
Oh, I don't think that should.
I don't think so. Let me go check. Need to make sure.
I think if
Sorry,
you
I
have
just-
literally any dex, the answer is no.
Pokemon are violent.
It hits.
It does
You
hit.
don't have any dex?
I have a 10 dex.
Okay. So, the quick attack
Roll,
comes
Reggie.
sailing. The
Roll.
Fletchling has attacked you as the interloper to its territory. So that is going to deal 2d8. And it does have stab, so it gets 2d8 minus 1. What is your constitution modifier? Youch! Cameron, what's your constitution modifier?
Oh,
+3.
Okay. So, because of your constitution modifier,
There
that
we
damage
are.
is reduced to 10. But the Fletchling, this aggressive, angry Pokemon, sails towards your head, and its body collides with your face. You feel whiplash as you take 10 damage, leaving yourself at just 1 hit point. The Fletchling then takes, because it has the ability to, via quick attack, it tries to take a step back to its original
Punch it.
position. You can take an attack of opportunity if you like as a reaction, but you
Oh
will
wait,
have
no,
disadvantage.
actually wait. I thought part of quick attack meant they couldn't. Oh wait, no, right, yeah. Okay, sorry.
I'm gonna have disadvantage.
You're going to have disadvantage to punch the bird.
Guess I'll punch the bird.
You want to punch the bird anyway? Carmine,
I think
you
more
throw
accurately
a
would probably
fist.
be wildly
Whoosh.
swatting at the bird.
You give the bird the fattest backhand. You give the bird the fattest backhand. What's your strength
Okay.
modifier?
Whack it
Plus
across
4.
the face.
You have a +4 strength. You crack this fletchling as it tries to get away from you. You crack it across the face. It just wow, and the fletchling
He was low enough
tweets.
that just knocked it out.
It maybe if Bubble had hit, but the fletchling it takes. Hang on. The fletchling is going to take. Oh, holy shit. The fletchling is going to take 8 damage total from your backhand. Cameron, the fletchling's wings start to be very, very, very tired. It looks dazed. You fucking wrecked that bird. It said, all right. It said, fuck you. You said, bet. And you hit it hard. So, that's Fletchling's turn.
Didn't think I'd fight back, did you?
The Swaddle takes one look at the situation.
I stare at the Swaddle with daggers so fucking hard. Like I am not against curb stomping it if it attacks me.
Make me an intimidation check with advantage. The Swaddle looks right at you, and it goes 5, 10. Are you gonna
do I get to? No, wait.
No, you use your reaction. 5, 10.
It pisses its little leaf pants.
20. I think that's. Wait, can it go 25? Hang on, gotta check. No, it's 20. Oh, it moves here. And it takes cover behind the log, and it peeks over the log and is going to try and use string shots on Kingu.
They're just trying to debuff my boy.
Yeah, so that is. I need you to make me a charisma saving throw, Kingu.
You know, on my turn, I could run up and punch the bird again.
Okay, Kingu is able to avoid the Swaddle string shot as it comes sailing out from behind the log. Kingu is on that good shit today. Sizzler! It is finally time for the pasta lizard to do a
Sizzler.
Now, hopefully,
That's it! Ban him! Get him out of here!
Okay,
silence him like he silenced Duncan.
Okay,
it's my First Amendment right to say the Rizzler.
Let me get him up to here.
Sizzler moves up quick as his little feet can carry.
And he's gonna look his eyeball real quick before he does an ember on. Okay, I just want to make sure on this fucker.
Okay, he's gonna use ember on the Badoo. So go ahead and make me a roll for ember.
Okay. Hoping I have this set correctly.
Okay, so let me see. Sizzler should have... What's his intelligence modifier?
His intelligence should be... is it intelligence?
If it's -2, you have it set up right.
It is -2 right now because I get a +1 from my...
from your nature.
Yeah.
Bangin' and cool. So... Ember is absolutely going to hit the Badoo. The Badoo is going to make me a wisdom saving throw, so that is at -3.
Oh, you know, I can also do this too.
Oh, fuck. I can't gift with my
That is going to be a succeed.
Cringe.
Yep, okay, well, you know...
That's going to be a succeed, yep.
Yep.
But go ahead and roll me damage. Now, because it is stab, you get to add your proficiency modifier to the damage. So whatever the damage is, it should just be +0.
Well, according to my character sheet, with everything set up correctly, it's just gonna be nothing. It's just gonna be a straight up
raw roll. Yeah. Okay, so that is going to be 10 fire type damage, but because it's super effective, Badoo is going to take 20 fire type damage. Now, it doesn't get burned, but your attack easily knocks Badoo out of the running. Its body burnt by Sizzler's little spit of fire. And Badoo goes down.
Okay, round 2 for Pokemon violence.
Carmine!
Okay, so here's my option. I can either continue to throw hands with the bird, or I could give the help action to my dog to hit the bird. Because the bird is probably near death. So.
Oh, it's hurt. You backhanded it so hard that it can barely keep itself aloft.
I could try to throw hands with it. It is something I could theoretically try.
This is true.
Fuck it, Dominic. I'm gonna swing my giant backpack at it.
All right, make
I'm
me
gonna-
a roll to hit with strength, no proficiency. You grab your backpack and swing it and swat the fletchling out of the sky. It comes tumbling down to the ground and falls, and it faints.
Carmine is then going to start reaching into her bag for a Pokeball. You're gonna be mine, you feisty son of a bitch!
Coulter! Unless you want to move. Do you want to move?
Maybe move behind.
I'm gonna move right here.
The Sawaddle looks at you with genuine fear in its eyes.
Now, will I get flanking?
Only if something comes right up to it.
Would you believe it?
Alright, Coulter runs up and hops up on the log.
Coulter is gonna go for. I'm probably gonna get Coulter killed. It's probably gonna bug bite me or something. But let's see. I'm gonna go for a scratch attack on it.
Okay, Coulter is going to go for a
Let's see.
scratch.
And that's not stab, so it doesn't get proficiency.
It gets
right?
all moves get proficiency to hit. It doesn't add it to damage.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so it's gonna
Your
be
sheet should be
10.
calculating it properly now.
Okay, well, hiya! Have no fear, advantage is here. Yeah.
Yeah, that is going to be a good connection on
Well,
scratch.
No, wait, that should have been -1, not +1.
Okay, well,
So,
that's
sorry.
still 17. That is going to hit.
No, it's not. It's 2d8 for scratch, right?
Should be 2d8, yes.
Hiya!
Yes, it is 2d8.
7.
Okay. The Sawaddle is going to take an extra 3 damage, so 10 damage total. Coulter jumps up on the log and swipes his paw at the Sawaddle from up top. The Sawaddle gets cleaved across the face
Wait,
by your
Coulter,
puppy's
no swiping.
scratch.
Please don't hit
And
the puppy.
gets
Please
knocked out.
Don't hit them. Yeah!
So
I'm
all
dr-
3 Pokemon are knocked out. Now, Kingu, it's your turn.
Well, there's not really anything for Kingo to do anymore, so
He could ready.
You could, yeah, you could
I mean,
ready an action.
I
to-
guess.
Or I could ready an
Yes.
action to throw hands with the Fletchling again, but I can't because I have to throw the ball.
Let's see.
Because after all, we have some
5,
captures
10.
that are going to happen, possibly. And sometimes those don't go as well as we'd hope.
Let's
See,
see, do I
strength,
have...
strength and intelligence are the same thing here.
I could take off my coat and tie the Fletchling up in the arms. And
Oh
get
my
it
god.
restrained.
It's been ads nonstop. You're not able to listen because it keeps
15,
playing ads. Oh, I'm
25.
sorry.
Move
Shit.
here and gonna ready. He's gonna ready to scratch
Okay.
if it wakes up.
Moving over to the Fletchling, Kingu readies to scratch should it escape from its ball. Sullivan, you're up, sir.
I guess I'm going to do anything here. So
Take a photo of the
yes.
Fletchling who's been fucking annihilated. Like, you catch the snapshot as the
Yeah.
backhand connects.
It wasn't the...
move up here, I guess, and end my turn.
Okay,
I
Sullivan has ended his turn. Zach.
I cannot have what I wish to have.
Well, Zach is gonna head over. I better make sure I'm doing this right. He can go
Are you
right
still wanting to catch
here.
the Badoo?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for the Badoo.
Dude, Roserade's a badass Pokemon. Like,
And then I'm gonna get out a Pokeball and attempt to capture it.
Okay, so you produce a ball and you huck it at the Badoo. It slaps the Badoo, and that should be at, let's see, 2. Your proficiency bonus is 2 plus 6, so that should be 10 is the escape DC. So, hey, yeah, it should be. It should be. I'm gonna make sure I'm not stupid because I was messing this up the last time.
Fucking
1,
Duncan
2, 3,
says,
6.
I
Yeah,
love
6 plus 4.
Roserade. When Roselia got its evolution revealed, I almost shit my pants.
You know what? True.
Based.
Roserade was a great reveal.
I would,
So,
I mean, also obviously Doug said that he wanted it, but also I already have 2 fucking grass.
You could just become a
bam!
grass, like a grass.
I-
trainer
So-
entirely.
This is the worst monotype team to have.
Your throw connects with the Badoo, and it
Yeah,
is
you got
sucked
it.
into the
Well,
ball.
no,
There
Bug
is a
probably the worst,
snap.
but-
It falls. There are a few wiggles and a click. Sure. Badoo
See,
has
Dominic
been
captured.
captured.
doesn't adopt the dramatic flair that I do. That I'm not gonna be showing the roll.
I have
I'm
to do
gonna
the roll.
roll
I
on
have
my
to do
own
the
and
roll.
then go.
I should
shakes
just
once,
be doing the roll.
shakes twice, shakes
are
3
right.
times, and it clicks. You
I-
got it.
I'm as quickly as possible playing the Pokemon capture song.
Okay.
I meant to have Wild Battle theme on, and I forgot to hit play on it. Damn.
Okay, so hang on. I'm getting some stuff set up here. Ooh, what have we got? We have a something. What just happened? Duncan got a tier 1. Oh, wow. Alex. That was awesome of you.
Is apology for silencing you over Opera GX.
His first subscriber chat was That's incredible.
Well, no, it would imply R's and G's. That's just chains are gone.
Sorry.
Tune in next week for Duncan Unchained.
Duncan
Unchained.
Unchained.
Okay.
Oh, gee. I actually have to check something.
I probably would have had that like 10 minutes ago if I didn't have to fucking fill the information out with joysticks and a touchpad. Because I
No.
don't have Twitch open on my computer. Oh, I just remember there was something that I wanted to do, but I can do it after we catch the Pokemon, so it doesn't matter.
So,
Forget it.
the
Let me
captured
go
Badoo is timid nature and female.
Is there any,
Okay, so
actually,
then-
is there any benefit if I catch another
Fletchling
Sewaddle?
is
I don't
unconscious, and
remember.
so is Sewaddle. No, there is no additional benefit for capturing
No.
another Pokemon. However, you could, in theory, have a lab or something, or somewhere that you could observe it if you were using Sewaddle on your main team.
Well, at that point, I could just like put the Sewaddle that's currently on my team in the lab,
Yes.
observe it, and then take it back out.
That is true. It is Sizzler's turn
So
now.
I need to remember. I need to remember to like take pictures. I keep forgetting that that's my thing.
Sizzler will move
Going to the
up
cringe compilation.
and just gets readies an ember in case
Boy.
something goes down.
She's going
Now,
right
as a
in the
reminder,
fucking
if you're that
compilation.
close,
Oh, yeah,
There
yeah,
you go.
yeah, right.
Have
Yeah,
no
right
fear,
there would
he
be
moved
good.
back 1 square.
Yeah.
We're good.
Carmine.
Solid. Okay, Dominic, can I ready in action to throw a ball when Coulter gets into position and readies his action? Is that something I can do? Or are you gonna say no to that?
Yes, I'll allow
Ganging
it.
up on this
Hell
fucking
yeah.
legendary.
So she's gonna hold up her Pokeball and she's gonna just go, all right, we got this. And then as soon as I do that on Coulter's turn, Coulter is going to move up here and ready a scratch on the which he would have both Kitling and Pupine. I forgot your Kitling's name. What was it again?
Kingu.
Kingu. They are both gonna have advantage because of flanking. So, and as soon as he readies his action, I throw the ball.
They just start playing tug of war.
Okay. So after the action is readied, you throw a ball. It is going to be DC 10 for the Fletchling to escape. It is going to take this. I'll roll this on my actual D20 so that you guys can't see the result.
I want to hear
So-
that clacking.
The ball
Aw.
sails towards the fletchling. Everyone gets ready. It snaps shut. Hits the ground. There's one shake. Shakes. Click.
Hell yeah!
There's the last chance I had. But also we should get like even just a really simple animation. They just like click a button and it just plays like a one of 3 ball shake animations. Like, it doesn't have to be 4.
I'm gonna grab the ball, look at it, pull it real close to my face, and say, "You're mine, you little shit."
The captured fletchling is male and adamant nature.
I have 2 adamant Pokemon now, bro.
Yeah, how does that fucking track?
I do not know. Fletchling.
Technically speaking, you have a, what is it, 4% chance for any particular nature? And Cameron's hit that 4% twice.
I already know what I'm gonna name him. I'm
Okay.
gonna name him Atlas.
Oh, Atlas? Okay. I'll,
Atlas. Dominic, you should know why.
Is he gonna shrug?
You should...
I don't know what that is.
Dom, think about it.
Plead the fifth.
And I probably shouldn't have referenced that. Now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure that's a very bad no-no book.
I honestly don't know. Okay. So.
I'll give you one more hint, Dominic. Uncle.
Okay. No, I don't get it.
Uncle.
What do we got? And then of course
Okay.
Doug has now subscribed with Prime. Thank you all for the money that Amazon so graciously gifted you. Well, though technically yours was an actual gift.
Yeah, that one I gave to Duncan. That was
Yeah, 'cause
my fucking money. So don't you undersell me, bitch.
I would not dare. I would not dare undersell anything. Thank you all for your amazing contribution. I genuinely fucking appreciate it, even though it is free Bezos money. Bezos bucks.
It is absolutely free.
Can I not resubscribe? What? Hold on. I clicked on continue sub, but it's not giving me the option to do.
Didn't you do? You might have done it too recently, maybe. I don't know. It don't matter. It don't matter. So congratulations.
Well, no, if I did it too recently, I would still be a sub. But anyway.
So let's divvy up the XP here, shall we?
FYI, Dominic, I texted you what the name means.
Okay, I will look at it.
You can look at it
in a
later,
moment.
obviously.
Tell the class.
I can't.
Bitch.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I can't.
What is it, inappropriate?
No.
What the fuck are you talking about, Jesse?
Shh.
I'm looking up Atlas Bird.
Okay, so our trainers are each going to receive 167 experience points
67
for the collective captures and defeats.
That should put us at 368.
Oh, shit. We're level 2.
Hey, we've got a level up! Delightful.
Ballin'.
I think I
What
can
about
add
the
those to
Pokemon?
roll 20. That's actually something I
What
can do. I
about
might do
the
that.
Pokemon,
Add what?
Dominic?
The level up sound, so to roll 20. So the Pokemon that participated each gain 134 experience points.
Dominic,
And you can remember, when you're rolling for HP, you can either take the average or roll it, but I will let you re-roll once.
That hurt. That fucking hurt.
That one was rough.
That's the average.
Dominic, how many?
Don't forget to add
XP
your con.
Did you give the Pokemon?
My sheet does it automatically.
Pokemon, you're right. Pokemon each gain 134 experience.
Hey.
So what is your new max HP, Mr. Sullivan?
15.
Okay, so we're gonna change that up to...
Oh, that brings, wait, 100, hold on. Is it 194? Right?
I said 134 per Pokemon.
Oh, 34. That is 300 and 1.
I just saw the I'm broke as shit message. So who leveled up? Hey, who leveled up?
My only Pokemon that's alive.
So Kingu has
The
leveled
rest
up.
of them are dead.
So Kingu should now be at 20 hit him a point. Am I correct?
I think so, yes.
Okay. We're gonna update the default token.
Leveled up by 2 XP.
Kingu has now added Hone Claws to his move repertoire, and because it's his fourth move, it
yeah.
gets automatically added without prepping.
I can't wait to have it happen again where I use Hone Claws 4 times in preparation, then I get 1 shot.
You get one shot.
Oh fuck! What
That
was the hit
legitimately
dice for-
happened in Dominic's other game, where I
You're
used
looking for
Hone
the hit
Claws
dice
like
for
3
Ranger, Kevin?
times, and then got just instant killed by a really high roll.
Ranger hit dice is a D8. So it's either 5 average, or you can roll a D8.
Status self.
Rangers are a D8. Are there any classes that have a D10?
I don't think so.
Of all classes that should have a D10, I think it should be Ranger.
The Ace Trainer has a D10.
So more fucking big dick points for the Ace Trainer.
Yeah.
I would bet it
Jesus
does kind of
Christ,
seem
Dom.
like maybe the Ace Trainer got a little bit more love
Now
than all
you
the
are
other
right.
classes
I
did.
do think that the Ranger should probably have more hit points overall. I might change the Ranger's hit dice to actually be a D12, considering what they're supposed to do.
D12. Jesus fucking Christ.
I'll drink to that.
Is that even a...
So that
that seems like a
max
bit
HP
much. Is
then-
there anything in 5e that gets a D12?
Barbarians.
So then my max HP should be 14, not
Mm.
11.
Sheesh.
I might actually just make it 10, so it'll be a D10.
So then I'm at 13.
So you would originally be at 13 plus whatever your D10 roll is.
Okay, so
Not Hone plus 7.
You are correct. I'm not sure why I had it set as 8. It was supposed to probably be higher, and I bet you I just
Oh,
didn't change it.
son of
Plus
a
one to
bitch!
Well,
I
that's
hate
going to be
rolling.
2 hit points plus your Constitution modifier.
Oof.
So that'll
I'm at
be up to
18.
17 HP now, correct?
I think 18.
No, that would be 17. Wait,
There we go.
yeah, 13 plus... No, yeah, it is
Okay.
18.
Plus
You are
2
right.
plus 3.
Plus 2 plus 3?
One thing I did want to mention that maybe I'm
18.
just crazy, but are you sure? Are all of the evolutions for the starters just monotype?
Yes. Well, I mean,
It seems a bit strange.
I don't see why. I don't see why not.
I don't think have any of the starters been monotype in
Yes.
like
Yes.
decades?
Lots of them.
Yes.
Yep.
Quite a few have. Not counting Mega Evolutions, of course. There's Blastoise, there's Sceptile, there's Meganium, Typhlosion, Feraligatr. There is...
I thought Feraligatr was dark.
No.
Nope.
Feraligatr is not dark. Serperior.
Cinderace,
Samurott.
Cinderace, Rillaboom, and what is the fucking gross finger guy? I don't remember his name.
Inteleon?
Inteleon, there we go.
So we're
Original
going to
more common than I
retroactively
thought, that just
add 5
seems-
hit points, so you are now at 6 hit points, Carmine.
Yeah.
Especially like it felt
yeah.
weird looking at Pupine because I feel like Alupine should 100% be like grass ice, but
But
And
the
so
Buffalo
now
is
we
grass
return
ice.
to
Also,
world map.
mine should be 23 for mine.
Yep, I'm in the process of doing that now. So, wowzers, 23. Yeah, 6 plus. What's your con modifier?
jeez.
My common is +2, and it's
Okay, so it should be
5 plus. Yeah.
Man, I'm just like fucking in the dust here apparently.
so if you had a +2 to con, your level 1 should have been HP. Your level 1 should have been HP 10 plus
Yep.
6 plus 2. That's 8. So you should have HP 18, not
Okay.
23.
Okay, I was just confused by reading this. Okay.
Okay, so you are all set. Has anybody else's deer Pokemon leveled up as of yet?
And I'm putting that down to 18 there.
Okay, so I get the study.
Let me check my Pokemon real quick.
I don't
What
remember
does
what
study
I get
do?
for second level. Where? Oh God, I still have all the tabs open from my fucking last game. God damn it.
Cameron is fucking losing. Getting shit on.
You spend 1 hour studying your notes.
God damn it! And of course, it's not appearing in my search, so I have to go all the way to the fucking sheets thing just to go and fucking.
I guess I'll take some time to
scroll through
interact with
lists.
my chat. So we have our first ever level up in this game. So Yi and or Ha to the level up. So we've got researcher level 2, big guy. Yes, indeed. So I'll kind of discuss what each class is going to get while everybody is adding their things. So the researcher at level 2 gets access to the study feature. So you've spent enough time as a researcher to understand the benefits of studying ahead of time. You can spend 1 hour studying your notes on either a Pokemon type or a specific species you've seen. You gain some benefits depending on which kind you choose, and they last for 8 hours after the study session is complete. So if you study a Pokemon type, you gain advantage on intelligence and wisdom checks to locate or track Pokemon of that type, investigation, perception, survival. Additionally, observing that type of Pokemon for research tasks only takes 30 minutes, half the time. But if you study a particular species, you gain the previously mentioned advantages, and your Pokemon also gain advantage on saving throws against that specific Pokemon. So, let's say that you're about to go up against a gym leader and you know their ace is a Vileplume. They're going to toss a lot of status your way. Study up on Vileplume, and specifically your Pokemon have advantage on all saving throws against it. Good feature. Next up, we have Ranger. So Ranger at level 2 gets the Search and Mark ability, which lets them become adept at finding creatures and objects. So as an action, you can choose to mark a creature you can see as your quarry. For 1 hour, you have advantage on any wisdom or intelligence checks made to locate it. Additionally, you and your Pokemon deal an additional d6 of typeless damage to that creature. It's basically Hunter's Mark. Once the hour runs out, you dismiss the mark yourself or mark a different creature. The mark disappears. You can use this feature a number of times equal to half your proficiency bonus, rounded down, and regain one of your uses on a short rest or all of them on a long rest. The damage to mark quarries increases later on. And there's some other stuff that you can do with items.
Why the hell can I not find where the fuck that is? God, I'm an idiot.
Doctor. So at level 2, the Doctor gets the Quick Fix feature, which lets you apply medicine or any item that restores hit points as a bonus action. That includes berries, that includes potions, that includes giving them a good old slap on the ass with, God, what's it called? Energy powder. Or you could stick a root down its throat. Remedies and the like. Yep. So you can now do all of that stuff as a bonus action, making it much easier to do in combat.
Well, according to the level thing, I'm still 100 XP away from getting.
What that means is that you've missed out on XP at some previous point.
Yeah.
So what is the XP listed for everyone else's?
I think it's 368.
That sounds right. Yeah, 368.
All right, so go ahead and set your experience points to 368.
Well, my train is fine, but I'm talking about on Pokemon.
Oh, your Pokemon will level up separately.
Yeah.
Like, consistent.
Yeah.
Not consistent, but what's the fucking
I was saying though that my Pokemon's 100 away from leveling up.
So who knows? We might get some interesting levels here shortly. But currently, Kingu is the only one who has hit level 2.
I hate in Google Sheets that any text that's in a cell, it won't, like, do grammar correction.
Right? That's poor stinky.
I spelled observing way fucking wrong.
Goofed.
So speaking of, that's what I kind of meant when I said that arguably, actually, the Ranger has more combat abilities than the Ace Trainer does early game, because you get access to essentially Hunter's Mark at level 2. Whereas the Ace Trainer stuff only kind of really gets good later down the line, and it's different between the subclasses. Did I ever finish the... Hang on,
No,
wait,
I
I'm just
also spelled
realizing.
investigation wrong.
Did I finish the Styler specialization? I did, right?
Oh.
Yeah, I did. Okay, sweet.
Okay.
The fact that you have to ask that question, Dominic, is
No, I didn't.
bad.
Oh shit, no, I've never... I guess that makes sense, because nobody's
hopefully
ever
Cameron
shown...
doesn't want to be a Styler Ranger.
No, I know he doesn't want to be a Styler Ranger. He wants to be a Pokemon with a Pokeball guy.
I'm a master.
So that'll kick me in the pants to go and finish that eventually,
Right.
but currently nobody wants to do it. Cameron, are you good? You're out of the roll 20.
I am.
Yeah, you straight up
Oh,
hit that. I'm heading out.
Shouldn't be. Yeah, I'm still here.
You might
still
want to
looking.
refresh just in
You're not
case.
there for us.
I'm a ghost.
I'm assuming that roll
My
20
only
isn't
message to
detecting you.
all of you is go fuck yourself. Bye-bye.
Baba Booey.
Hey, Sebastian's back. Guess what? Now he's a dog.
Dog. Dog.
now
bear.
he's a bear.
Inside of it.
And now he's a bird.
The bird is
now-
dead.
He's a lizard.
Okay, so hang on. I gotta go and look at what the reasoning behind the name was.
Fashion, everything just changes. Molecules gonna rearrange. Sorry.
I
Yeah,
do
and
not. I
also-
do not know what the fuck this means, Cameron. I'm sorry.
You're a fucking idiot! You're an idiot! Oh
Can we
my
just
god.
like say it and stop being
no,
cryptic?
I can't.
Cameron wants to be.
Why
can't.
not?
I literally can't.
Is it spoilers? Is it
Yes.
offensive? What?
I think it's
Like, what the-
spoilers. Because
For what?
I'm assuming it's spoilers for Red Dead 2.
God, you're a
Maybe.
moron. You're a fucking moron.
What is
I
it
just-
spoilers for?
I don't know. Cameron is telling me. Oh no! Never mind. I get it.
You're
I
an
get it
idiot.
now. I am very. Listen, man. I forgot that was what his name was. Hey, it's different spoilers. It's not for Red Dead 2.
What is it for?
Not.
I can't say.
No.
I can't say. He
Why
will be. He will
not?
kill me. He will kill me if I say.
It's no one will know the fucking context.
It's an eternal mystery. Now that's a hint.
God, Dominic's even worse than I am.
That's a
Dog
hint.
shit hint. It doesn't make any
It is,
sense.
it is not a dog shit hint, actually. If you know, you know. Shoutouts to the
I
people
don't
who
know. That's the fucking problem.
Finding out is also an eternal adventure.
I don't know what that means.
It's fine. Don't worry about
The
it.
name is.
I am
Atlas,
gonna
and
fucking
it
worry
makes
about it. I
sense.
hate when people do this shit. It pisses me off.
The name is Atlas, and it makes sense.
Oh, I love keeping secrets. Look at me. I'm a little secret keeper. Woo.
I'm not- I'll rename him then. If it's
Oh my
gonna be
God.
a problem.
Oh,
Has
well,
everybody-
it's too late for
has
that
everybody
now.
finished
It's too
leveling
late for
up?
that now.
Do I have enough time to go up
Secret's
and use
already
the
out
bathroom?
there.
Uh, I'm finished with level up, and also I named
What dog?
my Pokemon Coco.
Coco?
Yeah, Coco.
Okay, hold on. Let me change and add
Dominic, what
the.
did you say? I didn't hear you.
I just wanted to
He's
know
fucking
if we
off.
were done with leveling up, because I want to know
Oh
if I had a
yeah,
second.
I think I've got everything.
Okay,
I've
how
got
about
the
you,
same
Cameron? You
stuff
good?
marked down.
No, I'm actually still 45 minutes
Cry
away
about it.
from typing in my new HP value.
Cry about it.
I will.
Sword.
I guess I could always study the Fletchender and try and find another one, but I feel like it would be poo
Fletchling.
stupid to whatever. It'd be poo stupid to do that because I don't want to be a dick and like be whatever the fucking the word for that would be.
I don't know what the word you're looking for is. So
Like using something that somebody else is using. I don't know.
the time, as you guys are going forward now, I need to ask. You guys want to do anything post this fight? Resting, recuperating.
I need a nappy, but we can't because we don't got time. So Carmine doesn't even notice.
I mean,
You
Because
could take a
we
short
don't have-
rest.
yeah, we could take a short rest.
Isn't it an hour?
A short rest takes an
Yeah.
hour, yes.
Can
But also,
I
you
drink?
have 1 HP left, and I have 2
I have
red Pokemon.
I have 6. I have 6. I have 6 HP left. Thank you very much. Level up.
Okay.
Give me life.
So I don't remember much how the short rests even work for Pokemon, because I'm assuming for us it's just the
Same.
regular hit dice, but...
A Pokemon on a short rest, I believe. Hang on, let me go grab the mock-up.
I guess for me, I
Pokemon recover
don't really
HP by
have...
3 times their base HP value on a short rest.
I mean, I guess words. I don't really have a super big need to rest because I mean, I'm full HP and Kingu is full HP. Obviously, the other 2 are dead, but
Well, you wouldn't be able to recover
Why did this
anybody from
document just
fainting
move?
unless you took a long rest. But
that's what I was saying. That there's no point in doing it, dummy.
Gamer
so
Aren't you
we're going to
fucking
move on
listening?
then.
I don't wanna.
Recipes.
Can't make me.
So the time as you guys trudge forward, Carmine bleeding a bit from the nose. You guys
Should've
make
taken
your
a
way
fucking
further.
Body
Up the
slammed
hill.
in the face by a fucking fletchling.
Yeah,
And
and
you
I
guys-
punched it and then slammed it with a backpack. I think I'm good. No, I'm not. I'm not good. I'm not fine. I'm dying. I'm dying, Squirtle.
I don't know if I really want to
I'm
hear
dying,
about
fletchling.
violence in Pokemon, so yeah, I don't know about that.
Wait. Dominic, can I medicine myself and give me all my HP back? Because that's
we
something to ask the
Can we
DM.
just take medical kits from Pathfinder and put them in the system? No.
I will unalive myself.
You guys continue going forward, and
Wait,
you
why would
see
that
it
be unalive material? That would be good. That would be helpful, huh?
as the time strikes 6 o'clock. You guys have made it. You guys have made
Yay.
it to the Abbey that you were sent
How
here.
many hours did it take us to get up here?
With the extra hour that you took to circumvent, 7 hours.
Oh, fuck.
We missed the bus.
You guys could assume
That's
that,
not
yeah, you guys probably missed your tour bus.
Oh,
Well, it's not
Carmine does
Wait, that
not
wouldn't
look
have even mattered
bothered.
if we had gone
at
through the
all.
fucking thing.
Yeah, Carmine does not look bothered in the slightest. In fact, she looks happy.
Well, we
Like this was
missed,
her plan the
watch
whole
we
time.
missed like the main quest now. We were
Uh-oh.
supposed to get back to the bus, and
Hang
now
on, I have to give you a token
we've
vision,
missed
I
like
bet.
13 connected encounters that were supposed to, guide us through.
And now
I'll
the
give you
world,
tokens vision. Oh, fucking...
and now the world's in jeopardy because we did not get back on that bus because we were supposed to get to the main story.
There was a bomb on that bus, and we were supposed to stop it.
You expect Carmine to help disarm a bomb? You have picked the wrong company, my friend.
Everyone on that bus is dead.
Need somebody to chop wood real good? Need somebody to build a snare out of sticks and string? She can do that, but you can't. No, she ask her to disarm a bomb and you will die. I guarantee it.
Carmine makes with quick thinking. Carmine makes a snare out of sticks, some string, and a snare.
With this stick, this string,
Oh my
and
God.
this bubble gum, fucking pulls out an assault rifle.
God bless. Okay. Alright, so...
A squirrel, some string, and a megaphone. Dave makes a makeshift megaphone.
Shut up, please. I know that I'm taking a freaking second. So, you guys finally can see the ruined building ahead of you. Hopefully everybody should have token vision.
Oh, yep, I can see. Oh, graphics performance notification. We have detected that you may be using an unsupported. Shut up!
You guys
I know I'm
find
using Opera
yourselves...
GX.
Hold
It
on,
hasn't
hold
made
on.
a fucking difference.
Excuse me. I'm now searching for wild Pokemon.
Oh, yeah, can we grind in the tall grass?
Literally just. Sorry.
Sorry, I'm not looking. I promise.
Sorry.
Ahead of you. Oh God, hang on. Now I've lost my entire train of thought.
Sorry.
Okay.
Oh
Okay, here
shit!
we
There's
go.
a fucking there's a heckin' mural in there.
Yes, indeed. So
I'm dying, Squirtle.
you see ahead of you that the abbey appears to be in ruins. Its walls are crumbling.
God?
Its space is there are just holes in the walls, there are bits in the roof, and it's being slowly overtaken by the forest. Now, as you all approach the abbey on the road, you hear the sound of walking from inside. The big,
Okay.
heavy set of footsteps.
But,
Calder.
like it sounds like more than a person. Oh, hello, sir.
Walking out of the front of the
Ah!
abbey
Papa, I have your child.
is an Ursa
Why
ring.
that you fucking nitwit?
I got your child. I got your child.
As-
Someone's just gonna smack his hand over her mouth.
Oh, son of a bitch.
As it comes out the front of the abbey, scratching itself, its eyes lock on your party. And it makes a loud roaring, and it stomps its foot like it's standing its ground, and it stares the lot of you down. What are you guys going to do?
I
This is
don't think
not
I
in the job
can-
description.
I don't think I can backpack this one, boys. I think that's the that's this ain't it.
So
Chief.
wait, right now it doesn't seem like outwardly hostile, right?
Oh no, it seems very, very aggressive. However, it's not charging you, it is currently standing its ground. Likely,
Dunk.
it's claimed this place as its territory.
May
And
I?
wait, before we make it mad, can Sullivan slowly reach to try and grab his camera?
Yes.
Because I mentioned, I've been
I want
missing
you to
out on
make
this, and
me-
I feel like this site here is probably prime photo material.
Make me a
Don't-
sleight of hand check.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Let's see. No, I didn't put proficiency in sleight of hand. Oh. 11?
Okay. You are able to sneak your camera out without the Ursa ring taking notice. It seems you pick a moment where its eyes are focused on your other companions, and you raise your camera. Take a snapshot.
I mean, yeah, I feel like I'm already in a pretty damn good angle for this.
Turn the flash off.
Especially, can I see get the mural in the picture behind the Ursa ring?
The picture that you are about to take is of the Ursa ring standing in the doorway of the destroyed abbey. Trees and overgrowth in the background, and just behind its imposing figure, you can see the glint of stained glass.
Oh, fuck yeah, just gonna. And yes, well, presumably having the flash off now would be best anyway, considering it's still daylight. So
Yeah, but
Yes, but
Carmine
it is
still
6
whispers
p.m.,
that to
so
you.
it's starting to go down. You manage to take a snapshot and stuff your camera back.
very, very quickly put it back in there. Like, all right, well, time to figure out what this is gonna go. That was the wrong British.
So
See, now I'm mixing up the
Ursa
different
ring.
Britishes.
Ursa ring, I would imagine,
Oof.
are gonna fucking destroy us. Hey there, friendo.
Big guy.
I would assume
He's just goofing.
that engaging this boy is likely a bad idea because Teddy Ursa doesn't evolve into Ursaring until, well, not trying to metagame. This Ursaring's probably very high level. I think that is obvious, right?
I want somebody to make me a nature or intellect check.
Oh, I got this.
Oh,
That is not right.
We'll do this.
Do I
Hashtag
not-
nature.
I have every single macro in existence except for nature.
Sorry.
Sullivan,
I wanna-
your
Let's
knowledge
go
is
roll.
going to pay off, but let's see how everybody else does.
Where's my nature?
Uh,
Where's my nature? Wanna Hakataka
uh,
Not bad, Carmine. Not bad.
I did it.
oh,
That's actually very good. Okay.
Damn.
So everybody rolls pretty well. Sullivan, though, you have probably the best roll of all, so we'll kind of describe your take on the situation.
So fucking smart.
As a photographer, you have seen quite a lot. You've been in the woods, you've been in some various different areas, and you've seen Pokemon of all walks and all evolutions wandering around. Now, you know, through your research and through your time out in the field, that it is possible for Pokemon to be at a higher stage in the wild. Pokemon, for whatever reason, can evolve through age, for example. Or perhaps they are just evolved through some other method, or perhaps it's natural selection. What have you. The level of a Pokemon generally discusses its experience. After all, catching a Pokemon at a lower level has happened. There are several trainers who have done so. Notable examples
Lance.
being... Lance uses a Game Shark canonically. That is what happens. No, Faulkner has caught a Pidgeotto, for example, in the games at a lower level than it should evolve, because genuinely in those games, it could appear in the wild below that level.
I'm calling
Okay.
bullshit.
I'm gonna punch you.
Fight me 1v1.
Yeah.
God.
It's most noticeable in
People
bug
have been-
Pokemon, like Caterpie, Metapod, Wurmple, etc.
People have been coming up here for a while, apparently, and well, if we don't deal with it, someone else is gonna have to.
I look at you with blood coming down my face and say, well, I'm not throwing hands with that thing. I'll fight a bird, but I'm not fighting that thing.
Sounds like a you problem.
No, my dog will, but I won't.
Coulter tilts his head at you and then looks at the Ursaring, and he kind of like looks back at you, and he gives like a little bit of like a nervous little tick, but he seems like he's ready to obey your commands.
Why did you turn diet French there for a second?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I guess we should probably deal with this. I'm scared, but I'm gonna have Coulter. Can I have Coulter move between my legs?
You
No, wait, never
certainly
mind.
can.
Actually, no. Stay right there, little buddy.
you know what?
I have a thought. Can
I'm gonna-
somebody maybe run
gonna-
off this way, and then maybe Sullivan could try and sneak over here while it's distracted with whoever's booking it this way?
Okay, sure. I'm gonna return my Sizzler to my Pokeball real quick.
Okay, so sorry, what did you say you were gonna do?
Return Sizzler to its Pokeball real quick.
Oh, you return Sizzler. Okay, Sizzler returns to his Pokeball. The Ursaring notices this and seems a little bit... He seems a little bit on edge now.
Sorry about that. I was not laughing at anything anybody did. I just looked at the group chat and saw Chad Minecraft Deva again.
The Deva.
Oh my god.
I could be your bait. I could be your bait, Ben.
I'm sorry about that.
I would volunteer for the bait roll, but if if he breathes on me, I'm gonna die.
If
So,
he breathes...
if he breathes, I fucking melt.
Let me know when you want me to just start booking it that way, and I'll do so.
I mean, honestly, if there's nothing else that anybody thinks they need to do to prepare, now is about as good as time as any.
Excuse me, 1 second.
Okay.
Hold on. I
Okay.
want to check.
So
We're just
again,
having, like,
what
an
is the first move
We're
that's
having
being
an
made?
old western stand down right now.
Yeah, I got nothing, gamer.
Yeah.
Well,
I could start playing my harmonica just for the
then
fun.
as soon as if we're decided, then as soon as Zach starts booking it off that way, Sullivan is going to wait until it appears that the Ursaring is sufficiently distracted with him and try to sneak off over to this tree.
Okay. So,
That's my game plan.
all right.
Probably gonna go down the toilet, but
Zach
it's
is
better
running
than
to the
just
right.
it's better than just bashing our heads into it.
So the thing is, Zach is bold, so this probably plays into the kind of person he is. So he is willing to do this.
So you can move up to 30 feet, and we'll do this in one go at the start. Sullivan, you will get to move 30 feet as part of that as well, but you're going to need to make me a stealth check while you do so.
Yep. Let's say 5 only 15, 30, no, 20, 25, 30. I think that's...
Okay.
So let me just go get my
Oh, wait, no, wait, what did I do? Oh, wait, no, I was here.
I'll get right next to that tree over there, and that's where I'll be.
So, Zach,
one more.
you run. And so this is what's going to happen. Sullivan, I need that stealth check. Okay.
And I guess that's not with advantage with the distraction.
Hey, over here, you fucker.
So with the distraction, I'll let it be with advantage.
Oh, thank you, Lord. Watch it be a 1. Holy shit, it's not a 1.
Okay, so rushing over, you are able to take cover behind this tree as Zach runs and begins shouting, "Hey!" The Ursaring takes note of Zach's approach and his encroachment on the Ursaring's territory. And the Ursaring roars. It is now time to roll for initiative.
I love how the bold trait, the bold nature is just amazing.
Oh god, well I just realized I should have had also Kingu also move with me, but it's a bit late for that now. Oh no, I guess he has a ranged attack, so it's not super bad.
Coulter got a 16.
Okay.
Coulter's a big guy.
Sullivan got a fat 20. And
yes, the Ursaring. I just saw the chat. Yeah, Ursaring is absolutely goofing.
He is goofing though.
He's gonna be doing a lot more than he's gonna be doing a lot more goofing when he gets to me.
Okay, so Kingu gets a -1. You said?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Not great.
Look at that gamer stanced up there. I'm gonna have that gamer on my team one day.
Ursaring rolls an 8 for its initiative.
Oh god, he's gaming.
We need to survive.
Oh god, he's gaming.
Okay, so Cameron, you already rolled for both you and Coulter?
Yes, I got a 6, Coulter got a 16.
Okay. With everybody currently out, battle begins.
We couldn't just walk all the way up here and then just go back down. We can miss our tour bus and then just not accomplish anything up here.
That is
Sullivan. You are the first to
exactly
move.
what Carmine's life is all about.
Combat has now begun.
Now that's what this is all about. Removing harassment from gaming.
Just to clarify, I'm pretty sure this is what it'd be, but the study thing, that still takes 30 minutes, like the advantage stuff.
So in order to do a study,
action you can take.
Study is a feature, and I'll read this off again, just for clarity.
Yes, I have it.
Yes, I know you have it.
Asking specifically.
But the study feature is something that you have to take an hour to do.
Okay. Well,
and you have to study specifically. Yeah. So you haven't done it, so you don't have any study advantages as of right now.
That's all I was asking.
Zach, I'm very scared for your safety.
So yeah, there's not much I can do in that case then, so I think I'm just gonna... well, I guess since I successfully sneaked over here, I'm just gonna move here.
Okay.
I'll
allow that.
And be more out of its line of sight, and I guess I'll end there.
Okay. And no readies, no nothing?
Kingu, don't really have anything I could ready.
Okay.
I guess I got ready to throw a ball, but that's not going to do a whole lot against a full HP Ursaring.
True. It would be DC 4 to escape. So technically it's possible.
That's a 20% chance, technically. Or wait, no. Yeah?
If it had a plus 0. It would be a 20% chance, yes.
It doesn't, does it?
Who knows? You guys don't.
I
So
do,
that's the end
though.
of your turn. It is now
You
Coulter's
definitely
turn.
said that.
Coulter.
Coulter. What is Coulter gonna do? I feel like I don't want the Ursaring to get attracted over to Coulter. So, and I imagine, Dominic, you would not be okay with me readying his action to move up and use a move
No.
at the same time.
You are
That's
not allowed to
okay.
move as part of a readied action.
Would him moving right here cause the Earth? Because technically he's no closer than anyone would have been if Coulter moves right here.
But
But
I'm not sure for what purpose
time,
you're asking. Like,
well, because technically speaking, nobody before the combat began, nobody here has moved past this point. I don't know what point I'm trying to make, honestly.
I genuinely don't know what you're cooking. The Ursaring can smell you, so I mean, there you go.
Yes,
He can
but
smell what you're cooking.
my question is, could I
No,
move
it can also
Coulter?
see him.
Could I move Coulter here without him getting his attention off of Zach?
I mean, if you don't
Literally
want Coulter
just
to
one
be seen,
square
he can
up.
make a stealth check.
True.
He'd have to
I
take
know,
the
but
hide
what I'm
action.
saying- well, I mean, technically,
I guess I should have done that, I think.
No, because you did it before combat even started.
I
Oh, I
don't
didn't-
know what to do. I think then if
Plus,
I can't
you just
move
moved,
him,
so
I don't want to make
Yeah, but
this
move and then hide it,
distraction.
dummy.
I don't want to make this distraction
Okay.
worthless. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So I could
I
try
mean, the
to
distraction
have
wouldn't be
Coulter...
worthless either way, because the specific point of the distraction was so that it wouldn't notice me running over here.
Okay. I'm going to move Coulter then here. Everybody cool with that? Right here? If I move him?
yeah, sure.
Okay. So I'm just going to move him up one, and then I'm going to have Coulter ready in action to fire at the Ursaring, because I'm going to guess the Ursaring is about to make a football line.
The tree, if it were to go straight for Zach, the tree would be in the way, so it would have cover.
He wouldn't be allowed to fire before he reached there, like as he ran this way. I wouldn't be able to fire at him.
It would be out of range for any squares other than like these 2 or 3, likely.
He'd be in range of all of this.
Cameron, I know the fucking
Yes.
radius, gamer. I can see that.
So if he just took a straight line, he wouldn't ever pass through a square that is within that range.
Technically speaking, he would be able to get here. Nowhere where he would reasonably pass through
Then 5.
from that location.
I'll move him into the tall grass here.
That would be much better. That will be a
and
clear
then I'm
shot.
gonna have him. Okay, then I'm just gonna have him lie low, and he's gonna ready a leafage against the Ursaring.
Okay.
But instead of it being because I'm not gonna knock it out in one hit, right? I'm not gonna knock it out in one hit.
Ursaring has 2 HP.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is, instead of waiting for the trigger to be him getting there, I'm going to use my Hunter's Mark ability on him. Can I have Coulter ready his leafage when I apply the mark? Do I have to be... Hold on. Do I have to be standing right next to the Ursaring to apply the mark?
No.
What's the range?
Mark a creature you can see.
Oh, just I can see? Okay.
Pretty sure.
So
Hang on.
Would you be...
Mark a creature you can see. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I can see that now. Would you be okay with me having Coulter ready his leafage for when I mark... Like, it's me saying, all right, now, as like a ambush thing, and he gets
I
the
will
mark,
allow it.
goes off.
I will allow it.
Okay. So that's what I'm going to do. So Coulter readies his action to fire when the mark is placed.
Okay. And so...
Because I know I'm not going to one-shot the Ursaring.
It's
So I think you're going to
Ursaring's
take
turn.
the hit either way.
Ursaring,
Oh god.
noticing that you have moved into its territory, Zach, it begins to move. 5, 10,
Yep, I opened
15,
this cage for
20, 25, 30, and it moves right up to you. it is going to raise its large arm and
Oh, boy.
swing at you with a scratch attack.
Are you gonna? Oh wait, no, right. You said you were gonna do the mark. I forgot. Never mind.
Yep.
I'm just stupid.
I'm
Okay,
assuming a 20 is going to hit.
Nope.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah. No, Cameron's right. No,
The Ursaring's claws rend you.
What? Are you
you
okay?
oh, I'm out.
What's your
No, what's your
Constitution
con?
modifier?
Please tell me it's not
My
0.
God, it's a 2.
So you're going
Okay,
to
then
take
you're alive.
16 damage as this Ursaring gets a maximum damage roll. Its claws
Holy
scrape
shit.
across your
I-
chest, the massive
That
weight
was-
of its arms bringing you to bear, and you are bleeding. Haha. Entirely
Bringing him-
intended.
bringing him to
It
bear.
roars.
He's dying.
And it stares you down, its claws actually dripping
ain't
with
goofing.
your blood.
He
Carmine,
ain't goofing
It
no
is
more,
your
guys.
turn.
Jacob.
Okay.
He
He ain't goofing. He ain't goofing.
Hold on.
Shit just got real.
I'm gonna move right here, and I'm gonna apply the mark.
Carmine, you point at
As
the
I run-
Ursaring.
I'm gonna run in now, Coulter.
I have a feeling
Sick 'em,
you
boy!
might be responsible for this.
And Coulter is going to fire off a leafage.
Come on, Coulter. Come on, Coulter. Yes. Yay.
That's
Yay. Nay.
going to be a hit. So
Damn
roll me a
Skippy.
d6.
Hold on. I'm gonna roll the. Should I roll the d8s first or the d6 first?
Just roll a d6 to get the damage from Search and Mark.
Pia. Not
Okay,
bad.
so it's going to be 4 extra typeless damage. We're targeting
And
Constitution.
then-
Okay. So, the Ursaring is going to take 12 grass type
Ooh,
damage.
yeah.
As the leafage sails in and strikes your
Man.
mark true. Its head is battered with leaves.
I'm feeling
It
the absence
wheels
of the
around
agile feet.
and roars.
If he moves out of your range, punch him.
Punch
It
him
is
in the
still
back.
standing, but it
Punch him in the
boy.
back, and you just jerk.
it took a huge hit just now.
Okay, I hate to do this. I really have to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Okay, Zach.
He's shitsing.
Yep. Okay. I think now would be a good time to send out my sizzler.
He might help.
You're going to send out Sizzler. Oh, also, I'm realizing that the turn order has been in the wrong spot. There we go. That
Well,
should
if you
make
send
it
him out on the other
visible.
side, and then he'll be flanking the Ursaring.
So pick a
technically.
spot within 20 feet that you would like to send Sizzler out.
And I throw past the or this bear.
Do like
Yes.
a basketball shot, you know, like. Poof.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna toss as far as I can behind him.
Okay, that would be, I believe, 5, 10... Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20. Right here.
Yep. Okay. Now let me get his initiative. Or let me click on him
Yep.
real quick. Click on him. Then character sheet, and then initiative. And nat 20.
Which means that at the start of the next turn, he doesn't go now, but he's going to get 2 actions at the start of his next turn. For the time being.
And all I'm gonna do. That's all I can really do because I move this bad. This bear is just gonna annihilate me.
Bleeding, you pull out your Pokeball and throw Sizzler out. He appears on the other side, turning to look at you. His eyes are filled with dread.
I give him one order: just defeat this thing. That's all his order is at this point: is defeat this thing.
Pingu.
Hello?
Okay.
Did I miss anything?
The lizard has appeared.
Lizard got nat 20.
Oh, damn.
Can't
Nat
do
20. Oh, nat
5,
20 initiative.
10, 15,
Damn,
20,
bro.
25,
Yeah, and I have just
30.
I told the lizard
Actually,
defeat
no, you know what?
defeat this
25,
thing, and that's his order for me
30. Wait,
because that's all he's
just to
gonna get
check.
from me.
Oh
Are
my
these like
God.
leaves, or are these something I should be worried about?
Those are tiles. Broken
Tiles.
down
Oh, like,
tiles.
okay, like broken pathway tiles.
Yes, something
Can
likely
I
from
explicitly
inside.
see dirt underneath them? Or I guess
Yes.
can Kingu? Okay,
Yes.
that's 130.
Okay.
Where did you
Just,
make fucking
just,
that,
just
bro?
being a bit paranoid there. And then I think my best option here
Oh
is
my
going to
God.
be to try and go for
Bubble.
funny bubble. I think, because that should be 30. Oh, that's not the right thing. Okay,
Yes.
yeah, so that's 30. Oh, I just realized it's taking up 4 squares, isn't
Is
it?
big. Is big, man.
Oh boy. Yeah, then going to hit the man, the fat man with the bubble.
You send a bubble out. Kingu gets down real far, and then with a mule bubble gets sent. We're targeting wisdom, and that'll hit.
It's gonna make well, you know what it's gonna make.
Yes, it's going to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh. Come on. And what's my DC here? My
It rolled a
my
7.
int DC.
And
Yeah, that's
remember, it's
gonna
plus
pass.
2 because of stab.
Then that'll be right on. So I think that still makes it. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes it. That makes it.
Yeah.
Then.
Womp womp. But
So
hey,
it does succeed against
hit it.
the dexterity thing. So go ahead and roll me damage.
One. Boop, boop. Nope. Come on, increase. There we go.
Maybe if
Hey.
we annoy it so
So
much.
the bubble sails towards the Ursa ring and it batters. Bam, bam, bam. The Ursa ring roars, taking 7 water type damage from the bubble, shrugging off the speed lowering effect as it flings the water from its fur. Still standing, but it looks like its legs are getting a bit weak. Sullivan,
Okay.
your turn.
If we annoy this thing so much, it will leave me alone.
Ah, fuck! I can't. Damn it. Right now, because I can go there, right? So if I move that. Okay, so I can just barely.
Oh god!
Oh wait,
Shoot this
no.
thing.
So I
You
gotta,
could
hold on,
move
sorry, I'm
to
trying
here. This is a movable spot.
Oh, here?
The
Yeah,
tree's
it's hard
trunk
to
only
tell
takes up a
with
small
the
space. You would basically be
trees.
moving through the tree's branches.
So could I move like this then?
I'll allow that. Yes, that works for me.
But would that be? Okay, that would be close enough then. I'm pretty sure. I keep
Okay.
having to fucking double triple check. All right. Sylvan is going to now run up next to Kingu as that bubble probably wasn't enough to distract it from the bleeding prey directly in front of it. And Sullivan is going to pull out a Pokeball and ready to throw it
Ooh.
when it gets knocked out, particularly
Interesting.
because the lizard has 2 shots.
So, with your ready to action getting set, Fizzler, it's your turn. You have 2 main
Fizzler,
actions
okay.
on this turn.
Oh, kill him! Burn his ass! Kill him!
Sizzler's going to be retreating back over here, and indeed is going to be using Ember on him from that distance.
Roll me to hit with Ember.
Okay. Sizzler, there we go. Move this up. Ember 1.
Ooh, the first Ember is going to be a miss. Sizzler fires at the Ursa Ring and it swings its arm, dispersing the Ember with a good gust of air.
Sizzler, please. I need you.
Sizzler,
I need you.
please. The second Ember sails towards the Ursa Ring quick as it can, so that's 2 PP for Ember down. It tries to move its arm, but the Ember catches, and he's going to take the damage. So that is going to be a hit.
Burn.
He's going to roll a Wisdom save.
2d8, 11 damage.
So it's going to save against the burn. But as the Ember strikes, dealing 13 fire-type damage, the Ursa Ring's fur singes, the smell of burnt hair permeates the air. and it drops
Mm,
to its
yummy.
knees and then falls forward. Sullivan, your ready
Alright.
action goes off.
Capture this thing, capture this thing.
And hey, even if it doesn't catch on this time, it's still Pupine gets a turn here, so
Your
True.
Pokeball
And
flies. The
something
Ursaring
tells me I
makes
might be
its
more mad
roll.
at Sullivan than Zach if it does break out.
I'll punch it if it tries to move towards him.
The Pokeball hits. Ursaring is sucked into the ball. Hits the grass.
Wait,
It's a
can I even
wiggle.
punch it because I'm a Pokemon doctor? I don't think I can punch it.
2 wiggles. 3 wiggles. The suspense in the air is thick. Click.
Fucking God!
Ursaring has been captured.
Can I?
I know where you're going. I'm gonna walk over and pick the ball up and stuff it in the case for now.
The Ursaring is male. It is adamant. Because apparently the numbers 13 to 16 are a
there's
favorite for the D100 right now.
no reason for me to feel bad because Cameron already has an adamant dead ear suck.
And now we're going to get XP. The Ursaring has been captured, so the majority of the XP goes to the trainers. The XP is as follows. Every trainer gets 200 experience points.
Nice. For 568.
Whereas every Pokemon gets 100.
Okay.
Yay!
And a quiet falls on the forest. Zach, you're bleeding quite badly. Blood pools on the grass beneath your feet, and Sizzler approaches with genuine concern.
I
say-
am.
Oh, sorry.
Well, I think it's time for us to start the castration process.
The what?
Yes.
Do the what?
I'm gonna use the heat from my Pokemon to close the wound.
That's cauterization.
That's
not
cauterization, not castration.
I forgot my.
Castration is
Castration is the
different
removal
thing.
of your genitals, dude.
Sorry, I forgot.
I mean, he could probably do that. It would not be pleasant.
I'm gonna say probably because you said the sun is starting to go down, right? Like it's
It
starting
is.
to get.
It is. That battle was over quick, and so we're only a few minutes after 6 p.m.
It
is the
I
evening.
thought you said earlier. Did
The
you say it
sun
was
is
starting to-
the sun is getting low in the sky, and soon enough it will be.
And what time was it exactly that the tour bus was leaving?
I believe they said, I might be wrong about this. I may not have given an exact time. It would have been 10 p.m.
Yeah.
We're not making it. back.
Well, I don't think we're gonna be making it back to town. So, given the state of you two, probably better stay up here for the night.
Oh no! We're gonna miss the bus. How tragic.
Yeah, I know you all. Oh God, I can't. I'm doing the wrong British. I hate myself. I know you're all good for walking, but I much prefer not to be able to feel my legs when I get where I'm going.
So, oh no. Carmine is literally just going to say, "Oh, I'm so sorry."
Zach, by the way, while it doesn't give you any immediate help, you do your best to teach Sizzler how to use his liquid to cauterize wounds, and he genuinely tries his best to help you. He does everything that he can, like he's learning like a student and a concerned party. He doesn't want you to get this hurt. Again, he looks genuinely saddened by this
Why
outcome.
does your wound smell like lasagna?
You take 10 psychic damage.
Okay, unlike everybody else here, I'm still alive after that.
So, you guys find yourself standing now in the cooling evening air.
I am picking up
Front
my
of the
now
Abbey.
level 2 dog.
Oh, the dog has
There's a-
reached level 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yep, same here.
while you're
Well,
doing that, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick.
Not allowed.
update
Go
the
away.
default token.
Die.
So yeah, with Coulter now hitting level 2, Coulter has learned Howl. And it gets added directly to his move list.
Already dealt with. Now I need to... Oh, I forgot to up his scores. Should be 666. Uh-oh.
So Sawzard, after leveling up, is going to learn Lick. Yes.
Yep. Got that on there.
I'm just realizing you have accidentally picked a Pokemon that could genuinely have medical uses because of Lick's paralysis effect.
It was fated to be because
Okay. So Sizzler's HP has gone up to 20. And don't forget to increase his stats as well.
Alright.
So at level 2, Sizzler should have 3 4s, 2 6s, and a 5 in that order. So Strength 4, Dex 4, Con 4, Int 6, Wiz 6, Charisma 5.
okay. So just okay.
I know where I'm going once everybody is finished up.
Well, you could certainly begin if you wanted to.
Sorry, I didn't
I'm
mean
gonna
to-
be heading in there as well.
I'm
just
not going
sorting
to
stuff.
make the joke I want to make because I don't know what chances there are of the subject of the joke listening. Probably small, but
Well, so what's so Carmine, you want to move up with Sullivan,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow. I'm just doing sheet stuff. So
Will you follow as
just
well,
gonna-
Zach? I'll move you in if you need me to.
Yeah. Once I'm done patching up best I can, I'll move over them.
Okay. So you guys are going to move into the Abbey itself.
yes, sir.
Go ahead and move on in.
There's 3 more Earth.
Right? So, as you move into the Abbey, you are met with the sight of crumbling pews, a lectern sitting atop a raised platform near a stained glass depiction of something. It's a bit difficult to make out due to the
Something.
serious damage that the stained glass has taken over the years.
Yeah, I have no idea what that stained glass is supposed to be.
No, I have no idea either, Dominic.
Genuinely
You've
can't
lost me.
tell.
Well, then, how about
Okay.
we have our characters here make me a mythology or history check?
Dominic,
choice.
You didn't move me, by the way. You pooped.
Well, I expected you to move
Well,
yourself,
yeah, move
gamer.
yourself,
I'm
dumbass.
doing sheet stuff. You literally
You said you were done.
When?
I didn't. I literally didn't.
Character.
I literally didn't.
Zach,
23.
history.
Okay, that's Sullivan. Zach,
19.
Hell yeah.
that is a
I know
Carmine. That
everything.
is not
A
Carmine.
whopping
You
7.
do not know what this is depicting. You haven't seen. You haven't seen any murals.
Arceus?
You haven't seen any murals or any paintings depicting the kind of creature, and the amount of damage to the glass just makes it quite difficult. However, you can, Sullivan and Zach both, recognize the creature depicted as Arceus.
I'm sorry, I'm pretty sure that's I don't know what an Arceus is.
Sorry, Arceus.
I thought
I'm
that was
sorry.
an Arceus.
Regardless,
Oh,
this is a Pokemon that is well revered as a religious deity. It is the bringer of creation. It is said that back far enough when there was no universe, Arceus was born from a single egg and thus used its many arms to create a universe. So this
think
must
it only
be
has
the
4.
Pokemon that was worshipped up here, or the deity.
Does anybody relay that information to Carmine? Because she probably
But
should at least
fucking-
know what Arceus is, or the name Arceus. Maybe? I don't know. She's a bush Wookiee.
How about you make another mythology check?
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
let me look at
Carmine
my
sees a
thing
box
here.
and zip! She's gonna
Polish
zip
stainless
over to this
steel.
box and she's gonna search
Hmm.
the box.
You're gonna start searching around.
Fucking
Okay.
loot
I
goblin.
want you to make me an investigation check.
Kidding.
Why? Why do you do this to me, Dominic? Have a fucking two!
Armine, you begin investigating, and honestly, quite frankly, these boxes are empty and they're boring as sin. So you start playing with your dog instead.
Adam
Okay.
Sullivan, I'm curious. I'm gonna walk up over to So I'm realizing, oh god, it's bothering me that the actual like tiles on the map do not line
Right.
up with the tiles on the floor. But going to walk up to one of these because it looks like they have something carved on them.
It appears that perhaps at one point these statue-like pedestals may have at a time had something on them, but they've either been removed, perhaps stolen, or maybe they crumbled away. It's hard to tell. You kneel down and take a look at the inscriptions that are on the base of the statues, and it appears to be only a few words, but they're in a language you just don't understand.
But like it's legible words.
You can see maybe a few letters. There's a lot of fading and decay to the writing, like it's been worn away by time. But were you able to understand the language? Maybe understand the gist of what it said, though it really only has one word-ish on it, you imagine.
I'm gonna go over to this one. Does it have the same or similar
You
like
take note,
words
and it
etched
is
on it, or is it different?
it's worn differently, but you can tell that it's the same word that is written on both.
Okay. So it's just one word.
Yes, roughly. Basically, we'll say that you use the two and basically patch it together to see it as one consistent string of fading text in a language you don't
I
understand.
need to patch it together in my mind because I'm gonna take pictures.
Ooh, okay.
I forget. You said I have a limit of 100, right? Before I need to.
On an SD card, yes.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no.
That's the thing.
Pingu follows along, interested in your photography as you start taking pictures of the strange markings and scratchings on these stone posts.
I'll take a look over at this one over here. Does it also have markings on it?
As Sullivan already pointed out, yes, it has the same markings
Okay.
in an ancient language.
So I'm gonna pull out my book and see if it matches with the book's language.
I want you to make me an intellect check. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna start making secret checks. I forgot. We're making a secret intellect check here.
Dominic got a real high off Pathfinder secret checks.
You bet your butt.
And I can't blame him.
Okay.
I know. Oh, right. I forgot. I was gonna send you. I was watching another Rules Lawyer video the other day, and he specifically mentioned one of the things that he thinks is better about Pathfinder, simpler about Pathfinder than D&D, is exactly that. The whole like absence of people being able to very easily metagame, like, oh well, I rolled low, and the DM said there's nothing, so there could still be something.
So, Zach, as you're looking through your book and trying to pinpoint any similarities between the text and the book, you get a feeling that this probably isn't the same kind of language. It's definitely written too differently. You don't think there's a connection.
Okay. And Zach will just leave it as that.
Okay,
Carmine,
and just
can
to
I
make sure I'm
do
not
anything
being
because
this
I-
building is called, or is it the building, or is it like the mountain we're on that's called the Monte Villa?
Montevilla is the mountain. This building,
okay.
I believe, as Professor Chorley said, was just the Montevilla Abbey and Hermitage. Speaking of, Carmine, as you were investigating and as everybody was kind of looking
Making
around,
changes here.
you do note that these two hallways do seem to extend to other portions of the building.
Oh, she's trying to resist wandering. Just wandering off. She's gonna take a peek. She'll go over here and she'll peek.
Okay, so you're going to move down in that direction. As you move towards that area of the building, you find yourself in an area.
Very far. I'm not going very far.
You find yourself spying down the hallway, then a connective area where it might have been a kitchen or perhaps a kitchen pantry area.
A kitchen.
From
oh
a
my
distance, from a distance, it's hard to tell.
God. Okay, so she goes. She's
Oh,
going
you just
to
go?
wander. Her desire to wander has officially taken over, and she
So
wanders.
you wander off towards the kitchen area. The kitchen is just as decrepit as the rest
There's
of
a
the building.
Steelix in the kitchen.
And despite everything, it looks like it's been picked either clean by time or perhaps the people who moved out were very thorough. However, you can make me an investigation check if you like.
Investigate. You really want to shaft me? I can't perception the general area, Mister. Here's my investigation check.
Okay.
12.
While picking through the kitchen, you think that you might find a couple of interesting things. You find some pots and pans that are heavily rusted away by time. You might be interested in taking them were they not so badly damaged. Plus, you already have a cooking kit that suffices better than these would in their current state. Otherwise, you find old wooden plates that are rotted and just other very... Oh, actually, no, not wooden plates. Sorry, they're supposed to be clay plates and bowls.
She's gonna
are
grab
decrepit
one
by time.
and she's gonna throw it for fun.
Down the hallway, you guys hear the sudden sound of a shattering of some kind of clay object. It basically makes a large clatter and shatter sound that echoes throughout the Hermitage.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm just gonna, not knowing what the source of that sound is, gonna start heading over there, because,
You wander down the
loud
hall,
chattering could mean anything.
and
She's
you see
preparing to throw
Carmine.
another one.
Yep, she has a plate of clay in her hands, ready to be hurled at a wall.
What the fuck are you doing?
She just slowly turns over. Nothing. And then she just puts it back down on the counter.
You know what? Whatever. I'm
So
just
you
gonna start
you
going
see
this
the
way
same
instead.
kitchen that she does as
Oh.
well, by the way. So
Mhm.
that just your character
I
is
mean,
now
I
seeing
would
the
hope
kitchen as well.
so. I'd hope so.
No, I
'cause
see. Yeah,
you're
that
not
means
in a
one of
liminal
us is
space.
tripping balls. That means one of us is tripping balls.
Start going over this way instead.
She'll
Okay.
follow.
You
More
begin
exploring.
making your way
God.
down the other hallway, and peering down, you can see what might be the remnants of some kind of old library connected also with some bedrooms. After all, this was a hermitage.
Okay. Does it look like there's any actual books left in the library? I
You
somehow
could-
imagine not.
You could run into the library and make me an investigation check.
I feel like with the state of this place, there's probably not going to be a whole lot left that wasn't nailed down or didn't weigh 500 pounds.
I just finished my portraits for Atlas and Coulter.
Wonderful. By the way,
You find mold.
Carmine, you do sense something as you're wandering around with everyone and Sullivan begins searching. You notice that there are traces of wild Pokemon around here. You would expect, obviously, the Ursaring's traces, but it looks like wild Pokemon definitely frequent this area from time to time. So
She is going to investigate it.
it's just general sights and sounds. You don't find anything
I'm
concrete
specific.
as of right now.
No signs of any specific Pokemon.
I mean, you could make me a nature check.
Yay.
Sullivan,
I still
as
don't have
you are
a macro for
scrounging
nature.
through the library,
God damn it.
your photographer's eye catches something strange. While the bookcases are all rotting, one of them definitely seems just a little
Why?
bit too jutted out to be normal, even over this time. You move over to the bookcase and peer behind it, and there is a very, very old collection of small books rotting away behind these bookcases.
Also, I'm sorry, the way you said that, it just made me think of that one fucking video. Let's see if this one does anything. Ah.
So Carmine, despite your best efforts, you can't
Okay.
pinpoint any particular Pokemon from the tracks or the things left behind.
We're just gonna chalk that up to me being way too distracted by the adorable dog that's following me.
Actually, yeah, I didn't know that a Hermitage was a Hermitage. That's that seems a bit weird. I don't know why Dominic did that.
What? What did I do?
Forget it. Whatever.
No, I'm genuinely curious. I missed
I'm
something.
kidding. Read what Duncan said.
Oh, shoot, hang on.
It was a joke.
Carmine doesn't get to have
Dummy.
fun. You guys know that a Hermitage is a Hermitage.
But
Oh my
I guess
I need to
I'll
check chat more
fish
often.
out those books from behind the bookshelf and try and see if any of them are like salvageable.
Sure.
Because you said that they look moldy, so.
You pick up the books from behind the bookshelf gingerly, and you begin to open them and check their front covers. Because you did so well, and you have photographs and you spent some time, these books appear to be written in the same language that is on the pedestals. Now, obviously, like before, you can't read them, but you can distinguish that some of them appear to be actual written works, while there appear to be a couple journals, though many of them are so damaged that it would be difficult to decipher them. Yet, doesn't seem impossible, were you to know the language of
Well,
books.
it's a good thing we know a smart person back in town who might know a little bit more than Sullivan. So, given the fact that they are legible and do seem to be of the same, at least language, Sullivan is going to. How fragile do these things seem? Like, are they like wet right now?
They're not wet
Or, like,
at the
damp?
moment. It looks like there was at least some protection from them for them behind the bookcases, but any serious jostling, like say if it were to fall from your pack, or perhaps were it to be next to something that could damage it in the pack, they might get broken apart. So packing them carefully.
How long are
would be
these
good.
books?
I'd
Like, are
say
these
that the
big
biggest
books?
one. I'd say the biggest one is probably the size of, and this is gonna sound like a weird comparison, an Xbox 360 game case.
Oh, a game case. Okay. So you're about to say Xbox 360. I was like,
No, that would be
that's a big
no,
book.
that would be a big book. Like Zach's book is probably about the size or just a little bit less than an Xbox. Xbox.
I'm wondering.
Maybe about 2/3 the size of an Xbox. That's a terrible like assumption. You know what it looks like? It looks like this lockbox.
We're gonna be staying here tonight, right?
Sure.
Because we need to rest up.
Well, there are quite a
Camping
few
out in a
Pokemon things.
spooky ruin. Time to tell ghost stories.
I think what Sullivan might try to do is he might end up leaving these here and putting them back where he just found them. But I'm gonna say before we go to bed tonight, he might try and transcribe them into his notebook.
So while
that would
he
take
does that,
quite a lot of time.
If he's gonna do that,
You said they're not very big, right?
But that doesn't mean that they don't contain a lot of writing.
Okay, yes, but can you give me like an estimate? Like, are we talking days or hours?
If you were working non-stop to transcribe all of the books into your notebook, I would almost say it would take you 4 hours of work.
Oh, that's okay. Making it sound like it's gonna take me days.
No, but it would take you a long time of focused work where you couldn't do anything else.
So,
Okay.
Dom,
Okay.
while he does that, Carmine is gonna head out into the woods and use her living off the land ability to gather various different natural herbs, berries, all sorts of stuff to cook for dinner.
Okay.
Before I start doing any transcribing, only one of these boxes has been checked, and I believe there are 3. So.
Well, Carmine checked the whole area, but you could certainly make an investigation check for this area as well.
I thought she only. But what? No, she said she checked this box.
I know she said that she checked this box, but I used the investigation check for the whole area, so that I'm not just having y'all roll 15 checks.
Wait, if you're doing a general look around of an entire area, you're gonna do investigation,
An
but looking at a
investigation
specific.
of the whole
Yeah.
area.
Oh well.
There's a
No, I
difference
mean, fuck
between
it.
looking for items
I've got a
and
good investigation. I'll see if I can, especially because if I remember correctly, somebody got incredibly distracted with their dog.
So, what about you, Mr. Zach? What do you want to do?
Let's see.
I guess I can take a look around to see if I do a investigation as well around the place to see if I find
That's
anything.
not bad.
Okay.
I
So
remember
where do you want to
what-
investigate? There is the library, the bedrooms, the kitchen, and out here.
Uh,
Oh,
I'll
right,
take
the
a look at.
bedrooms.
Yeah, I'll take a look at the bedrooms.
Okay. Make your way on over to the bedrooms and give me an investigation check, Sullivan. While you're digging around and poking through the boxes and everything, underneath the lectern, actually like it had been dropped and otherwise kicked or fell beneath the lectern, you find a rosary depicting, well, because you've seen it on the mural and you recognized it, you can tell that the rosary actually depicts Arceus's ring. Like the ring that goes around its waist.
Arceus's crucifix. Sorry. Okay, so just
And so, Zach, the bedrooms
well,
are
just
on
like a
this side, by
valuable,
the way.
or
Oh, yeah,
Well,
okay. I was like, wait.
Yeah, it could be valuable. You might be able to sell it to, say, a museum, but it is definitely old and could have some, yes, historical value.
I'll pocket it.
All right, you pocket the ancient rosary.
Just to get this out of the way. 20.
Okay, picking through the bedrooms, there is a lot that has been just taken away from this. None of the old bed frames have anything even akin to a mattress or something to sleep on, and it is disturbingly empty. However, with that incredible check, as you're picking about, you actually find a loose floorboard, and inside the floorboard, you find a small pouch containing 2 doses of remedy.
Remedy.
As a doctor, you would recognize this as a medicine that is created by pounding together bugwort. And while Pokemon don't like it and it can actually hamper them, they are very, very effective at treating Pokemon wounds.
Okay, good to know.
Specifically, a remedy heals 1d10 plus your medicine, but it causes disadvantage on the next attack roll, skill check, or saving throw.
Now, I think with that, I'm going to say that Sullivan is going to move over to one of these pews, sit down, and probably start trying to work on getting these books.
Indeed. So,
Question
Carmine,
is,
you are out
Dominic.
foraging, and Sullivan has sat down to begin scribbling. Zach, what would you like to do as the
Very
evening rolls
important
on?
question.
There is still the kitchen, if you
shall
want to
wait.
take a look around that as well.
I'll look for stuff for our friend who wants to cook.
The question is, Dominic, how many pencil uses would you say this calls for?
God, 2 per hour, so 8.
2 per... All right. Here we go.
Here we go. I've already forgotten how this works exactly. Wow. Okay.
All right.
That had a really great look there.
Okay. So 8.
I don't think we have a single break yet.
Ooh, that's close.
That was
but-
close. So, scribbling with your pencil over the course of the evening, you aren't getting
Oh,
anything lost just
Are we
yet.
not going to talk
So-
about how you rolled 90 twice?
Yeah, that is
because just to give context to it now, because it's probably better to do it now than wait until it actually snaps. I jokingly proposed it at first, but eventually I started with Dominic on using a pencil durability system.
I don't know why
I
he's
have it
done
marked.
this.
I have it marked down in my items. Every time you use a pencil, roll a percentile die. If you roll less than 10, the lead breaks and the pencil needs to be sharpened. Each time a pencil is sharpened, it takes 1 damage. Each pencil has a maximum HP of 8. The chance for the lead to break goes up by 10% per 1 missing HP. So if it breaks once, it's a 20% chance to break, and if it breaks 3 times, it has a 30% chance to break, and so forth, until I think with
Well, it
1
starts at
HP left,
20% and it
it
goes
has
up
a
10. So
90% chance to break. No, it's not
yeah,
20%.
it should.
It's
Oh, sorry, it
10%.
starts at 10%. So yeah,
Yeah.
at 5 HP, it's 40%. So
So
basically,
it lasts for a while to start with, but then once you get that first break, then it's gonna, start quickly degrading. And no, I don't know why I've done this. I thought it would be funny.
Zach, your
Yeah.
final look over the kitchen does actually bear fruit. Unlike Carmine, who may have got a little distracted breaking plates, as you're picking through,
I
you
mean, the same
manage to
thing could apply to a
spot
mechanical pencil.
a
It's just
sheaf
instead of sharpening it, you have to
of
push out more.
parchment. As you pull the sheaf of parchment out from within the cabinet it's stuffed, you see it is written, again, in an ancient language. However, the sheaf of parchment also contains a small pictorial depiction of a pouch full of some kind of ashy substance. Perhaps a
That's what it's
remedy,
about.
a powder, a something. You're not sure. But it
I
appears to be. Make me an intellect check.
and that'll be arcane, right? Or arcana, technically.
Whatever the Arcana equivalent is on
Yeah.
roll 20.
Yeah.
It's essentially if you pick that as a skill. Okay,
Yeah.
I will say that's good enough. You're a man of recipes and medicines and whatnot. This definitely seems like instructions on how to make something. You see what might well be a pattern for dosage or, a serving. You're not sure which. After all, it was found in the kitchen, so it could be either. So you found the recipe for something. It's just kind of impossible to know what it is as of now.
Well, I think for now I'll keep this for myself, and then if it turns out to be a recipe thing, I'll give it to Carmine.
Okay. And with that, Carmine will say that by the time he's done doing all of his searching and looking around, you are coming back with all of the
I'm
food
covered
that you
in
need.
leaves, and I'm
Yes.
covered in dirt and all sorts of stuff as I come in, and I'm just carrying a bunch of assorted mushrooms and like berries and random plants.
Halter has a stick full of berries in his mouth, and is carrying them alongside
and we're
you.
gonna put it. So most of this is stone, right?
Yes.
I'm
Stone
gonna
tile.
put a bunch of rocks around, and I'm gonna make a campfire right here in the middle. Is there a roof?
There is a roof, but it is busted
It makes
open.
just holes in it. Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, okay. That's the She makes a fire right here,
Okay.
just in the middle, and she's gonna get her cooking stuff, and she's gonna make a stew out of all naturally foraged ingredients.
Carmine's
Right.
burning down the ancient abbey.
Berry
Carmine-
mushroom stew.
As Sullivan, as you work, the soft flickering firelight
the
and
world
the
is
disappearing
Carmine? Don't know her
the
last name.
disappearing light of the day. Sorry, I missed whatever that
Why
was.
do you not know her last name?
I don't think you've ever said it.
I have.
As light
mean.
disappears into night, the soft glow of firelight flickers across the opening area of the Hermitage, the chapel. And you can hear the sounds of the forest, Pokemon moving around outside, just the various winds and whatnot. And the stew that Carmine makes smells acceptable. After all, this kind of thing isn't meant to taste great, it's meant to satiate you.
Acceptable.
So
Yum.
her cooking
To her,
is
it tastes great.
her cooking is acceptable, and you guys manage to gather up enough to feed yourselves and your Pokemon. And
And I know all Pokemon are obviously omnivores, but I just imagine with how violent this cat is, probably like violently tempered this cat is. I imagine he's mildly disappointed in veggies and mushrooms.
Yeah, he's not very happy with tonight's stew, but he does lap it up because he's a hungry little boy.
Oh,
By the way,
nice.
the entire time that you are writing it down, he got quite bored and began attacking your feet. You have to kind of kick him away a few times. Not kick, but shoo him away.
I was going to say, while Sullivan is trying his best to keep his focus on the writing, he's going to try and, like, I don't know how to properly describe this, but, like, trying to, like, kick him, but not in, like, the get away
Like
manner,
the lift
but
him with your
to,
foot kind of manner.
well, I'm trying to think, like, play with him, but not really, like, play.
Oh,
I don't know.
I get it. No, I get it.
describing it
Distracting him,
poorly.
essentially.
Yeah. Well,
So,
obviously
yeah.
not full play because he's trying to do something, but
yeah, no, I get it. So, night falls, and the time is 11 p.m. as you finally finish transcribing everything, Sullivan, into your notebook. It's a lot of work, and by the time you're a little bit mentally fatigued and physically fatigued, considering the day. With a stew in your belly, everybody is sitting in the darkened abbey at night.
the only physical fatigue I've got is my wrist hurts a little bit.
Oh, Carmine puts out her
I haven't
sleeping
even-
bag, and
I haven't
her and the
even gotten
dog,
sneezed on.
her and the dog get in the sleeping bag and sleep
Oh.
very soundly. I had a
dark.
fire.
I'm
Thank you.
putting a fire on, you dork.
Thank you. What's up, Sigurd? What's up, Bubba? Did you hear something? What's the deal?
No, that's
Oh,
not.
it's
Don't
very
use the
orange.
tint. Yeah, don't use the tint. I keep forgetting that the tint is really obnoxious in Roll20.
So that makes it feel like we're in, like, fucking the Nevada desert during a sandstorm or something.
Right? So, Carmine, you lay out your sleeping bag and prepare for a night under the Abbey's roof, or what's left of it anyway. Anybody else have any more business they'd like to attend to before they conk out
Oh,
for the
no,
night?
Carmine is in her sleeping bag with Coulter, and she's going to release. She is also going to release Pygan, and we are going to snuggle up by the fire.
Pygan is unconscious. Or no, Pygan's not unconscious.
No,
That's right.
Pygan
Okay,
is
so
not
by the
unconscious.
way,
Atlas is.
so based on the map, this mural
How much
is
HP
just
does he have?
barely being lit, right?
Yes.
Pygan, how much HP
How
does Pygan have?
Much of it. Wait, okay, is this a
I
candle
actually
here?
don't know.
It actually
What the
is.
hell
Yes,
my
there is a
problem?
candle left over. I must have forgot to mention it.
I'm an idiot. I'm so sorry, Dominic. I didn't actually write down.
Someone is having photography thoughts.
I didn't actually write down.
I think Pygan has 8
20.
HP.
Pygan should have 20.
No, he should have 15 if he's
Oh wait,
level
no,
1.
I have that right. Whoops, nope, you're right. You're right. It's 15.
Sullivan is
I'm
going
sorry.
to try and grab a small stick from the fire by an end that isn't, burning.
Right.
And he is going to come over here and he's going to light this candle real quick. As
You
a
light
very
the
bright
candle?
candle.
No, I know. I have to change it. It comes out default. I'm not allowed to change it until, until such time as I move into the next.
Then he is going to, and would you say, and I know obviously like with the way this is set up, it doesn't show the top being lit up, but since this is like a vertical wall, would you say the whole image is at least partially visible?
Sure. I mean, here, you can move the candle up to the image, or to the mural.
Well, if I can leave it on the, I'm not going up to it.
It would be very, very dim were you to leave it on here.
Is it visible? Can you make it out without like squinting? Like you can see what it is. It's just dimly lit.
You could see probably about half of it. Maybe like it's not perfectly lit. No, it's very dim.
I don't need it to be perfectly lit. I mean, can you see it at all?
I guess yes.
Fucking, I'm trying to be artistic here. Goddamn you!
You're gonna sketch it, is what you're doing?
No, I'm trying to take a picture that looks cool in the dim lighting, like dim orange light with the...
Okay, that makes
Now I
sense.
feel
Okay,
stupid.
okay, that's fine. Jeepers. Yes,
We're
you
making
may
it
take a
sound like it's
picture.
not gonna work and it's gonna look dumb.
It's gonna be fucking fine.
You hate me.
I'm gonna punch
Yeah.
you.
Get to the point.
So
Let's
you
move
take
on.
You take a photo of
Get
the
to the
mural,
point.
or not the mural, the stained glass, and the candle
mean-
continues to burn gently. Once you're done.
Sorry, I'm typing this out in my thing.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
More Sizzler.
More Sizzler. More Sizzler. No, Sickard. Buddy, you're all right. What's up? What's up, puppy?
All right. So, all of that done. You guys are basically just setting up for the night. What are you guys going to do for sleeping? Is everybody just going to bed?
Just into the
I'm
sleeping
gonna
bag, cuddling
do a
up.
handstand and sleep like that.
Well,
Okay.
unfortunately, I do not have a sleeping bag, so I have to sleep on one of these benches or take a chance at see one of the beds are.
You should have got a sleeping bag in your equipment, right?
I have a
Most of the
doctor's.
equipment packs came with sleeping bags.
I
take
have
a
a
look.
doctor bag. Pack and
A doctor's pack or an explorer's pack. Where did I put the item packs? I don't have a fucking doctor's pack. I'm fucking apparently. Let me quickly. I guess that's my bad because I did not write a doctor's pack. So here we go.
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Hey.
doctor.
Come here, uppies, big guy. That's my boy.
Like having the SD card size so big makes me want to purposely go and try and fill it up just so I don't feel like I'm wasting space.
Oh my god! Ah! Sick! Sickard! You're okay.
Yeah. On that.
Oh. Let me see. Wait. Are you coming to say hi? He's sniffing the microphone.
Here, you know what? Sullivan will have a moment of consideration. He'll snuff out the candle before
Yeah, I've
laying out
edited
a
the
sleeping
doctor's
bag
pack.
and
Okay.
Right there.
Well,
Okay.
I will go ahead and add those later, but I'll definitely use my bedroll.
All right.
Uh,
It would probably be more
you-
appropriate that it would be a sleeping bag in this day and age. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
all right. So snuffing out the candle, you then lay down, Sullivan, to go to sleep. So as you lay down, so Carmine snuggles up with both of her Pokemon in her sleeping bag. As you lay down to sleep in your sleeping bag, Kingu climbs into the bag with you as well. And for the first time since you got him, he's not trying to murder a part of your body. He is instead actually laying down to sleep, though his tail's end is still quite sharp.
I was gonna say as he's starting to come in, I want just watch the tail, will you?
I'm gonna make sure to put my Sizzler on the other side of the fire, so that way it's not all heat coming from one direction.
The Sizzler sleeps on the fire.
So, Sizzler will sit outside of your sleeping bag. Actually, no, he should be able to crawl in. It's just now very
Yeah.
toasty in your sleeping bag, and
Yeah.
you need
As
to
long as
very
he's not
carefully.
leaking in there.
Yes,
he
Sizzler is
can
not
he can drive me.
incontinent. He's fine. He has control over his little
Shit.
lava tail.
Dominic, shut the fuck up.
Okay, sorry.
You know what you did.
So you all lay yourselves down and fall asleep. Middle of the night,
Oh boy.
as you guys are.
Actually, really quick, I want to say I just realized I don't know if you ever told me what level was the Ursa ring.
It was level 1.
Ah, okay.
That is my mistake.
Sorry, go on. I didn't mean to.
Bird. Sorry if you can hear that.
Oh my god, man's got some stats.
Okay.
Oh boy,
It's okay, Bubba.
this is making me
It's
nervous.
okay,
Something
Bubba.
obviously happened, and it's taking him a very long time to set it up. Apparently. Oh boy.
So, Sullivan, you are out cold. You are very fucking tired. You and Kingu both are snoring and just absolutely fucking
Am
dead
I
asleep.
crazy that I kind of find it weird that I'm being singled out as being super tired when all I did was write, and meanwhile the
And
other
what?
two
You
here
hiked
got
for
literally yes, but the other two here got literally mauled.
That's true. Well, you're
Also walked
exhausted,
alone.
tired, not hurdy tired. You were the one who was complaining about how much you had to walk today. So I'm just
Well,
playing
okay,
off of
well,
that.
having
And,
to
and
walk
Carmine is
because the bus is
neener
gone.
neener 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 neener.
What the fuck?
Sorry. I was saying neener
It's
neener.
Yeah, I
neener.
heard you.
Shoe, dummy.
Yeah, like neener neener, like child. Fuck you. That was a good. That was a funny joke.
I mean,
Wait.
oh for fuck. Hang on.
So wow, Dominic is figuring this out. I'm very excited because I got a text and apparently I'm gonna have to be fucking carrying boxes and shit out to somebody's car at work tomorrow, so that's gonna be fun.
Oh, that does sound fun.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate it.
Yeah, sorry, Starfield.
Why did
it was very funny.
Why did I respond to him calling me Starfield?
Yeah,
Because
hold
you
on.
know
I'm
what
gonna.
you
Can
are.
I change Cameron's nickname on Discord for me?
I don't think you can show how it or pick how it appears.
Add friend nickname Starfield. There we go.
Perfect.
You're a
He's
bastard.
perfect.
Of course, that only displays for me, but I have no power elsewhere.
Okay, I apologize for the small wait here.
Arceus bursts through the door, takes a shit on the floor, stabs me 3 times with a knife, and then runs away.
Yeah?
When Cameron does eventually upload Starfield again, what do we start calling him then?
Cameron.
No, we gotta switch to something else. Start calling him Lethal Company. Because he won't we haven't played Lethal Company since I actually got a goddamn computer.
Bro, like, just say the fucking word, gamers. I don't care.
Every time that we're not playing like D&D and I'm actually not at work, you and Dominic are off playing Fallout or some shit.
Well,
The
'cause
sound of scratching on glass and a small flutter wakes
on
Carmine
glass?
and Zach on not glass. Sorry,
Ah!
scratching on.
Oh, bird!
So what bird? I want to see bird. What bird?
It's a
I can't see
bird!
bird. What bird?
It's a
I can't see
bird!
it.
It's a
I got
bad bird!
It's too small.
it's an evil bird.
Bad bird!
So
Is that it? Oh my god! I literally can't see it on my screen. What is
yes, you
that?
can't because you're asleep.
No, I mean I'm looking at the stream, dumbass.
Yes. Oh, you're looking at the stream now? Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I set your
Why am
vision
I
off
being
because you're
excluded?
EPs.
What?
Because you're
Okay,
EPs.
that's
Because you're
fine.
asleep.
I guess I won't.
I
fine, I
think
won't
Dominic,
look.
because Dominic must have rolled something that meant me and
Yes.
Zach woke up.
Zach
but
and
you
Carmine
didn't.
succeeded
I
their
just get
perception
left
checks.
out
You
of
rolled a
this,
critical
okay.
failure.
Carmine's gonna
Technically,
see that,
you
and
all
she's
had
gonna...
disadvantage, but Carmine and Zach still managed to do it. And
That
you
feels
rolled...
unfair, but I'm not gonna cry about it.
So, yes, Carmine, Zach, a Spiro
So-
has made its way in
Oh,
and is
Spiro.
going for Carmine's pack.
All interest gone.
Oh, it's going for my pack? Oh, fuck no! I fucking swing the ladle. And I call out
That's
for
my purse.
Pygan!
I don't know you.
Pygan, use! And I'm gonna have Pygan immediately attack.
Well,
If that's
Pygan's
okay.
asleep,
What?
so you have to rouse him. But your shout
Wake
can
up,
rouse
Pygan!
everybody.
Just throw hands at the
Pygan!
bird.
You can
Pygan,
either
wake
shout
up!
to wake everyone, or you can swing at the bird with your soup spoon.
She literally goes, Caca!
This does actually wake everyone up as the caca happens, and it's now time to roll for initiative as the Spiro.
Dominic, are you okay if I just purely have Pygan fight and
Yes.
not count Coulter in the initiative or in the thing
Yes.
here? Okay. Pygan.
don't- I love birds, but goddamn if Firo isn't like the ugliest bird.
What? Leave Firo alone. Firo is sick.
I'm sorry, dude looks fucking stupid.
Pygan got a 14.
Okay.
I was like, oh, what the fuck?
And
What is happening?
I got an 18. Sorry. Dumbass birds trying to steal my stuff.
So Sizzler got an 11. Zach got an 8.
I got a 26.
Ah.
Pygan, we'll defend our own honor. Get him.
Okay. So Carmine, you said you got an 18, and Pygan got a 14.
And Kitty got a 7.
Okay. All right. So, the top of the turn, Sullivan, you are prone and in your sleeping bag. It is going to take you some serious movement to climb out of your sleeping bag.
Sullivan is going to lean his head up and squint and look over at I'm assuming what I see here is just a random Pharaoh trying to like steal food from her pack.
Yeah, basically.
There is no food.
And Sullivan is gonna like turn over slightly to look at Kangu like, you got this, right? And then he's just gonna fall back.
Kingu stretches lazily and sleepily, and then realizes that there is combat, and his eyes just flare up. He's
No,
ready.
Pygan's got this. He's
Carmine.
fine. It's fine.
You are prone.
I give the help.
and in
I
your
give the
si-
help action. I stand up like a feral animal.
In your sleeping bag.
Yeah.
Okay. Carmine.
No. Hold on, Dominic. It's okay. No, she's gonna delicately unzip her sleeping bag, and then she's gonna stand up like a feral animal.
Okay, you're gonna take an action to unzip your bag.
Action, so that's your action.
Oh my
And
god,
then-
you're,
and you're
such
standing
a
up.
bitch.
You are
How
standing
about
up.
this? Oh no, I'm gonna turn into an inchworm then. I'm just gonna roll over and I'm gonna give the help action to Pygan.
How are you helping
I just
Pygan?
remember
Power shriek.
Power tree.
Okay.
Power
You
Street.
know what? With Pygon is still in the sleeping bag with you, FYI. So you roll over and Pygon ends up on your back, whereas Pupine ends up on like the ground, and he goes like, "Roar!" Mr. Coulter, and you
Power
just
Street.
shriek very, very loudly. And the Spearow, I will say the Spearow is caught off guard by this, and I will allow the help action to be applied to
Hell
Pygon.
yeah.
Pygon
Hell
is
yeah.
prone and in the sleeping bag.
Pygon
Sullivan is
stands
going to
up.
put his fingers in his ear.
Pygon stands up and scratches.
Pygon can. It'll take all his movement to stand up, but sure,
That's
you know what?
fine.
I'll allow it.
He's
He
still
crawls
ready.
out of the sleeping bag and stands up. And goes to. Alright,
Right.
go for a scratch.
Bam. Bam. Pygon, why?
So.
Why,
I'm
Pygon?
throwing my dice all over the room today.
That is going to be a miss. And the
No, I
Spearow
thought that hit God.
flutters upwards and screeches at Pygon. It is now, I guess I'll ask, do you want to get involved, Zach?
Zach
No,
is
I guess I don't
not
care.
gonna go back to sleep, but he is gonna let his lizard out of the sleep bag. Go get him, please. Just
Okay, so
Take
it's
your
Sizzler's turn then. What is Sizzler going to do? He's in the sleeping bag. He's got to take some movement to crawl out of the sleeping bag. I'll say it takes half of his movement.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so 15. Okay, well, let's see here. He'll go right there. Right here, I believe, and then he just gonna use Ember on the bird.
Okay, go ahead and make me an attack roll.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. I don't feel getting up, but I'll stay up just to watch what happens. But I don't feel up for this.
Okay, that is going to be a hit. So go ahead and roll me damage, and the Spearow is going to roll a Charisma saving throw.
I think my really sucks. There's supposed to be also damage with that overall, but I have to probably work on it to get to do that. But
That's going to be a failure. So the Ember sails towards the Spearow, and the Spearow is hit by it and is immediately burned. The Spearow is knocked to the floor and one hit KO'd.
Damn.
Chicken wings.
my lizard just looks at his eyes looking up. Carmine.
Is anybody going to attempt to capture this thing, or is it being
Carmine
tossed
might
outside?
eat it. No, I'm not gonna eat it.
You can eat it.
I'm gonna eat this. Carmine's gonna eat it.
Are you actually going to eat the Spearow?
Well, hold on. If
Maybe.
nobody else is catching it,
Well, no.
You
nobody else
just you
touching
sit
it.
you sit up. Your cat like slides down your chest and just ends up on your lap as you're sitting
Hold on,
up in the
multiple
fucking
people are
sleeping
talking at
bag.
once. What? Huh?
Sorry. Okay, you want to catch it, right? That what you're getting across, Mr. Sullivan?
Well, is somebody else gonna catch it?
Well,
That's what
I
I'm
don't.
trying to
Well, if
confirm.
we catch every single Pokemon we come across, we're not gonna get much XP for our Pokemon.
Well, this might.
I mean, if you really want to catch it, I won't stop you. You said you were going back to sleep, though. I want to eat its chicken wings.
Carmine is hungry.
Carmine, hungry.
God
Well,
bless.
yes, because literally, it is part of what I'm supposed to be doing. Once at least majority of the commotion stops, I'll say Sullivan has second thoughts, remembers what he's
His
supposed to be
purpose in
doing.
life.
And you know what? Hold on, how far? Can he, like,
I'm gonna
lean over?
make you roll an attack roll if you're gonna do this from inside the sleeping bag and over Carmine and the fire.
I mean, if it misses, it's not like it breaks. So he's gonna lean over to his bag. He's gonna grab a ball out of it. And he's gonna try his best to get aim from this position and just pitch the ball over the fire and over Carmine.
Okay, roll. Make me an attack roll. It's you get proficiency, but it's Dex. So
Okay. Da-da-da.
the
Okay,
Pokeball
so
is thrown.
attack roll,
The
I'll do
Pokeball is thrown.
+2. Right? I should probably list that in attack or ability just because
Ball
just
toss.
to have that. There we go. Okay, so that's gonna be +4. One Pokeball. 9.
That'll hit. Just barely. The Spearow is
And
sucked.
he's gonna watch and get ready to get off his ass if it breaks out.
The ball hits the tile. Click. Click, click. Wiggle. 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 Woo! You got it. Spearow's been captured. So, the Spearow. Oops, I need to.
And technically,
actually
and
forgot to roll.
the XP is
Gender.
split better between your guys' Pokemon because
Technically,
King
yeah,
Dude
King
just
Dude
kind
didn't
of sat here.
technically. Yeah. So.
He didn't really get a chance to do anything. He didn't even move.
Oh, God. So, the Spearow is a serious nature and is male and level 1.
I'm sorry, little one, but you're going right in the box. I know technically you're in my party, but
The trainers each gain 67 experience points.
you said it was what nature did you say it was, or what?
Serious.
Serious.
Okay, serious. You said male.
Yes.
It's not shiny, I assume.
No. You would be alerted very quickly.
66, you said.
67 experience for the
67.
trainers.
We're at 635 experience.
Mhm.
And both Sizzler and Pygon get 50 experience points.
They get how many? Sorry?
50.
50.
You could do one for mine. Oh, what?
Alright. Oh, that reminds me, I forgot to... Let's see, I need to put Ursa Ring on my thing. And I... Defeat.
Hot wings. Carmine, you were reaching out to grab this Spearow for a crunch-a-munch, and the ball
Sullivan
sucks
just
it up.
fucking, like, just absolute piss missile of a Pokeball. Just fucking...
Your belly grumbles.
Let's see, so C1, okay, and then...
You have robbed me of my meal, and I will rob you of many more.
Oh, God.
She goes back to sleep and grabs her literal puppy and her literal teddy bear and goes back to sleep.
Yeah. Coming back to
Okay.
sleep as well. My lizard.
So I have hit 10 research tasks now, which doesn't get me anything, but it's a milestone.
It is a milestone. And so, the rest of the night passes without trouble.
Sweet.
The day comes, and because you guys went to sleep at 11 p.m., you guys can choose when you'd like to wake up, but the earliest that you would need to wake up is 7 in the morning. So when do you guys want to be up?
Probably as early as possible would be a smart idea, considering we've got a long walk ahead of us.
Everyone's Pokemon have recovered from all of their status conditions. They have a full long rest, etc., etc. And if need be, I don't know if anybody does, but you can change your Pokemon's prepared moves.
I don't think any of us have any moves we can change.
I don't think so yet either. I just wanted to make sure I reminded everyone. So I will say that as of right now, it is currently been 3 hours and 23 minutes. Do we want to continue?
You know my answer, but
I unfortunately don't think I can, because Sigurd is on top of me. So I can't. I don't want to make him sit in here any longer than he has.
Okay. So,
Sorry.
we will leave this off on the morning of March 2nd, 2024, 7 o'clock a.m. You guys are just gathering your things up after an evening in the Monte Villa Hermitage. Your journey back to Vinvello Town is going to be long tomorrow, but otherwise, you've completed your task. You've got pictures, you've got memories. You will have a payment waiting for you once you get back to town. But what will we encounter on the way there? Will we see anything fun? Will we see anything
Another
new?
bear.
There's 3 Ursaring.
What's the fucking meme? 8 fucking bears.
8 fucking bears. So thank you guys for playing. I hope that y'all had a great.
No.
I think for Zach it wasn't great, but for me, I enjoyed it.
I
Yep.
assume we're going to be probably going back to P's and Q's next week.
That depends. I will ask everybody. We could certainly take a break and do Fallout, but we can also just continue to do Pokemon. That needs to be something that everybody decides. I'm not the only person here.
Well, I thought the main reason was we were waiting for Dusty and Harley to
That is
be
true.
back, and
So we'll see how everybody is. I will ask
Considering-
everyone probably later this evening over the group chat. But for now, thanks to everybody who came by, including Dusty and Duncan, who are both absolute stars.
Double D. Sorry.
And I will see you all next week for more P's and Q's. Tomorrow we'll be back on with Celeste. So if you're interested in that, join me for that. I no longer have to suffer at the hands of
Dominic's
floating
beating
point.
his chronic Celeste addiction.
Yep. See ya. Bye all.
Bye bye. Have a bit of a time.
Bye.
Little bit of